Hello everyone and welcome to Laurence Plays, and specifically where Laurence goes, how do I play Satisfactory again, because it's been 2 weeks and it's all a little bit alien to me anyway, so this will be a little bit of a trying to remember curve, I think. I do remember that at the end of the last stream I finished off by building this gargantuan space elevator. Hello Calsim, yes, all is well, thank you. Except that I don't know if I can remember how to play this game, but we'll work on that together, I'm sure. So yes, I built this gargantuan space elevator, and over here I've got the rest of my factory, where we are burning grass clippings to keep warm. These have been brought out of this giant storage container here, which still has 130 stacks of them in there. Chomped up by this machine here, which is cooking them, I believe, into here we go. Yes, biofuel, biomass, which is being fed into this container. And then somebody pointed out in the comments section that actually I should probably be then turning the biomass into bio pellets. Let's see if I can work out how to do that. Is it an assembly machine? I just don't know. It's probably a do it in an assembly machine sort of thing. But anyway, they were saying that gives you an extra boost on how much fuel you get out of your leaves, and therefore allows them to go even further. Because at the moment, actually, I do have quite a lot of biomass available in my in my container here, so it's going to last for a little while before I have to start worrying about going out and hunting leaves again. Oh wait, no, I'm loading that by hand, aren't I? Yes, so I need to take it out of here and put it into the burner drills. The burner generators down here. So this is one of them. Let's have a look inside the queue. You've got 53 left. You've got 100 left. You've got 100 left as well. Okay, so if I grab a couple of 100 out of here, no, like this. No, the top one. Can I interact with that one from here? Yes, I can. So if I grab a couple of 100 of those out, then I can probably come over here and shove in a full stack of that, and as much of this as you'll take, and then as much of this as you'll take. I seem to run out. Oh well, never mind. That'll keep it going for a little while. And so then, as well as this, let's run over and climb up this pole over here and have a look out over my kingdom and weep at what it has all become. Because I generally, as far as I remember, I just made a very large mess. Right, yes. So we have this pod thing that the hub, it's called, in fact, that we landed in and have been upgrading ever since, and that's now allowed. And we can do various bits of simplistic construction in there to make a lot of the intermediates we need. Then over here, I've got some buildings that are. I've got a supply of. I think that's copper ore coming in along there. That's then being smelted here, and yes, into the copper plate there. That's being turned into copper wire, and that's then being. Oh, it's all. Oh right, I see. Yes, and then there's more copper wire being made over here, and some of that's being turned into whatever those things are. Okay, that's cable. I remember, and then all the cable and the copper wire is being shoved into a box down there. That's my other assembly building sort of thing for manual assemblings. Got a couple of iron mines, I think. A couple of iron mines. There's one there, and I think there's one just in over there. I think that's what that is. And over there we're making quite a lot of iron, and then feeding that into machines that are making nuts and bolts and various other things. Let's go over and have a look. Ow. Apparently, I forgot there's 4 damage in this game. I'm not used to having a 3rd dimension. Okay. What can you do? So yes, over here we have this nightmarish tangle of belts and machinery that is producing a supply, in theory. What are you not doing? What are you not doing? Oh, you make screws. Okay, so we have a machine to make screws. Presumably I turned that off because we have too many of them. Okay, we have almost 600 screws, and we have a huge quantity of other miscellanea over here. So I feel like this is going quite well, and we have a lot of supplies. So I guess the next thing is going to be work out what to do next. And we've got this thing over here where we can poke this and say we would like to look into things. So on tier 2, we could perhaps do jump pads with a P, or we could do resource sinks. I mean, these seem mildly fun, but not actually all that useful. Or we could get Mark II logistics and get faster belts. So far the belts haven't been the limiting factor, but that is certainly a thing I could do. I've also got an objective complete phase 2 up here. Oh, let's do all of these. All the tier 2 stuff, I think. So finish off all of these, and then I'll complete that objective. Craft benches for making various bits and pieces that all the machines are now making. And I think the space elevator Matron has a system that will allow you to, where it asks for stuff. Oh, and it's asking for 50 of these, whatever these things are. What are those? Oh, smart plating. I can mouse over it and it'll tell me. And that takes various bits and pieces. A couple of bits and pieces, and I'm not sure. Oh, one of those is this one, the reinforced iron plates. So that's plates and screws, and makes a reinforced plate. Okay. And the other thing is, that's something I don't believe I've got yet. The other thing on there. So and when I say I haven't got, I mean I haven't started making any of yet. So I'm not sure I can I'm not sure I can find out what that is, because I can go into my putting down machines menu system here, where I can assemble these various things. So if I look at that, missing it's rotors that I need to make. So I suspect if I go over to this area in here, it'll probably tell me how to make a rotor. There we go, down here, industrial part rotor, and that's an iron rod and a load of screws. So this is the point where I think actually I should have put in more boxes to hold all of these different things, because you can't do any sort of, as far as I'm aware, you can't do any sort of intelligent inserting. So I can't tell it to take out just the iron rods from this box, even though there's loads and loads of them in there. And so I am kind of tempted, as I said in the stream description, to basically rip up all of, well, not rip up all of this yet, but essentially start again and try and rebuild all of my building area. Let me push sideways in a slightly more intelligent way. Maybe arrange things a bit more neatly so I can run the belts around in a slightly more organised way. Maybe even build up some sort of buildings to put them in, so that I can have construction machines above other construction machines. You know, that sort of stuff. Just generally try and make it a bit more organised and maybe modernised. The problem with that is just getting everything is that then I have to sort of start building absolutely everything up from scratch again, and as is always the way in Factorio as well, I'm not sure I can be bothered. Is there? I mean, I could just continue adding to the spaghetti, because everyone loves a bit of spaghetti. What have we got? So over here we've got, this is the machine that's making the iron rods, and then over here is the machine. Over here is a belt that's carrying both iron rods and iron plates. So have I got... I don't know how this whole thing is working. It's been so long since I made... Right, okay, so we've got iron rods coming up here. Are they the same iron rods? Have I got multiple machines making iron rods? What are you doing? You're making iron plates. Okay, so I do have two machines making iron rods, it turns out. So I could feed both of those over into one conveyor, into another box on top of everything else. Or I think it might actually be easier just to start again. I mean, not start again from scratch. I'm going to all this up. I'm not going to restart the game. But if I start making constructors, sorry, I can start making them over there or something, and just start a new area, and then start feeding the iron ore or the iron plates and the copper plates into a new system that will allow me to have a bit of everything, perhaps. In theory, I'd plan it all very, very carefully, but in practice, that's probably not going to happen. Right. So how should we do this? I want to climb up on something and get a slightly more more aerial view, and sort of look down and think about things and point and stare and scribble and. Well, I can't scribble on the world, unfortunately, but I can at least point and then try and remember what I was going to do later. So up here, what can we do? Actually, let's move over here a bit. Climb on this machine instead, or just actually climb it. That'd help. I said climb the ladder. It's a ladder. You can cope with that sort of tech level, surely. Apparently, you can't cope with the tech level of a ladder. Come on, for goodness sake. Right, let's try that again. When you get to the top of the ladder, stand on the platform. There we go. Right, so we've got a decent amount of space over this way. and I can sort of just carry on going into the wild blue yonder off that, or wild green yonder. Thank you, Johan. I'm going to take that as not remotely sarcastic. Yeah, I can carry on off that way and just start trying to build out things in some sort of logical, sensible sprawl, rather than this sprawl of just squeezing things in wherever I can put them at the time. So, presumably, you're something different, aren't you? You're a smelter. But if I'm going to bring in a brickwork straight off with the iron plates, I don't think that matters. Ooh, foundations. That's an idea. Yes, yes, foundations sounds like an excellent idea for this sort of thing. So foundations is a 1 meter thick, 2 meter thick, 4 meter thick foundation by the looks of it. Yes. Okay, right. Let's make an enormous quantity of 1 meter foundation then. I'd like to be standing on something when I lay this. Otherwise, I'm just not. Otherwise, it's just going to get. No. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. And as a Factorio player, I'm used to looking down on the world when I try and build things. Oh, for goodness, stop doing that! Absolute imbecile. Oh, why is this difficult? Right. Come on. Why 2 meter? I mean, looking at the thumbnails, it looks like the difference is in the height of it. So we've got that one. If I get out the 2 meter, yeah, it's the same size block. Hold control. Oh, I see. That puts it on a grid. Gotcha. Yeah, the grid is handy. Sorry, I don't understand why I'm pressing. Why I'm using 2 meter rather than 1 meter. Ooh, I can rotate. Yeah, because the only difference is the height of them. Oh, the 1 meter has a glitch. Oh, I see. All right then. All right, let's use the 2 meter. So yeah, we'll start here. So one. Could you just line up with that thing? Okay. Now that I've got started, I'm going to head over here and just run across the landscape, putting these down. This doesn't seem too expensive. No. Do it again. Oh, okay, we'll just overlap it then. No, surely there's a there must be a way to dismantle some stuff. I can't remember what it is, but I'm sure there is. F? Oh, F looks like, yeah, there we go. Choom. There we go. Thank you, yes. More foundations. Brought. Right, well that is a quantity of foundation has been laid. Let's put out a third row as well. See what happens if I try and put it in the middle of these rocks and trees and things. I'll probably find I can't put a building on it or something equally annoying, but we'll do this for now. True, if places are hilly, then it makes a certain sense to have the foundation slightly higher up. I think this area is a plateau and is more or less the top of the hill, so I think this should be okay. I'll put one there as well. Oh yes, I seem to be able to put them in vertically as well. So if I want to make a building, oh, maybe I can't. Looks like, yeah, okay, maybe I can. Anyway, I don't want to build anything vertically at the moment. That's not my cunning plan. Okay, so that is an area of foundation has been laid. So, what are we doing at the moment? We are making iron plates or iron ingots, sorry, into iron sheets and iron poles or iron sticks, whatever you want to call them. And then the sticks are being turned into screws. I then need to turn the plates and the screws into reinforced plates, and then I need to turn the reinforced. Then I need to turn. Oh, I can't remember anything else. So let's build that much for now. So over here somewhere, we're going to do iron stuff over on this side. So I'm going to want to put in an assembly machine, which is also known as a constructor. Not that way around. That way around. Lovely. I can't see what I'm doing because there is everything in the way. I think I can't tell where that's going. I need to be standing on something and looking down in order to have a a chance in hell of actually putting these things in the right place. So, I'll put my first machine here. This one is going to make plates. This one is going to make sticks. Oh, I can't afford it. I've run out of reinforced iron plates. Fine. Have I got the bits and pieces for that? That's not my inventory. That's not my inventory. The inventory is tabbed. Okay. I've got 2 screws. I've got lots of copper ore for some reason, which I need to get rid of, obviously. I need to go shopping for resources. Fall to my death. There we go. I seem to have recovered from last time I fell to my death, so that's all right. Right, and then over here, no, not you, not you. If I go through here, then I can rummage in this storage container. I can take some more screws. I can take some more plates. I'll take some more plates and some sticks. And you know what? Let's take some more screws as well, just in case, because you can never have too many screws. Come over here. So this is going to be one of the things that I'm going to need to start making automatically. So, but for now, if we come over to the craft bench, I can start making these things. I want to make sort of, I don't know, 20, because that'll allow me to make 10 assembly machines, and then we can really start throwing stuff together. And then I have to start thinking about how I'm going to tangle all the belts together. So this will be plates and sticks. I can then store those, turn the sticks into screws, store those, turn sticks and then turn plates and screws into whatchamacallits. Where's my new factory area? I've lost my new factory. There it is over there. Yeah, then turn the screws and plates into reinforced plates, and then see how I go from there. And then probably start thinking about copper stuff and everything else that needs to be done. So, I want to make some more arc structures. So we'll put in another one here right next to this one. Is that lined up? No, it's not. And I can't line it up because there's another machine. Because there's a machine in the way, and I can't see what I'm doing. All right, I'll go down there and see if I can try and see what I'm doing from down here. Of course I can't. I mean, I think that's close by, but it's not. I don't think. Oh, it'll. Okay, I'll put it here then. No, here. I think. Oh, control to line it up with the other building. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. That does work better. Thank you. Okay, so we have 2 assembly machines. Now I need to put in warehouses for them both to empty out into. So that's, what are those called? They'll be in logistics, not logistics. Organisation, there we go. Storage containers, these things are massive, which seems a little unnecessary, but oh well. So, holding control, we'll maybe line these things up. One there. And one there. I think that's lined up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I should be able to run. I mean, it's not actually lined the 2 of them up, and I'm trying to be neat. So let's try that again. F to disrespect, and now build me another storage container. But this time, don't suck. There we go. That's better. Right, so we've got our 2 assembly machines, 2 storage containers. I am going to put belts between them, because if I don't, I'll probably find that they don't fit, and I'll build everything else, and it'll all be before I realise. Go in there. There we go. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. I'm stuck on this storage container. I can't get off. I'm stuck. Ridiculous problem to have. Right, let's try that again with less fail this time. So we'll put the storage container in, put it there, where it seems. Yeah, it looks about right. Is that right? I am struggling here. Yeah, I feel like this game needs an aerial, a view from above, so you can tell what you're doing, because I currently can't. All right, put that. Yeah, there we go. That looked right this time. Yeah. Right. Okay. So great success. I've made 2 assembly machines and fed them into the next machines in the chain. So those are going to be making plates and sticks, as discussed. I then need to have room for splitters on the outputs of these, because if I don't have splitters, then each of these can only feed one thing, and that would be problematic. So that would be a logistics thing. Yes, conveyor splitters. So I'll put these in like this. Are you in the right place? I can't tell. I think so. No, not even slightly. Yeah, I have a lookout tower. It's not close enough, but I could build another one. That might make it easier, actually. Yeah, all right. Let's build a lookout tower over here in the air. Because the thing was, I went up the tower, or I went up a tower. That's a chainsaw. And then I couldn't see where I couldn't put stuff where I wanted to put them, because there were machines in the way that had already placed. So the lookout tower wasn't in quite the right place for what I needed to do with it. Okay, so there we go. That's now we need to make screws. That's going to be another assembly machine. All right, let's build a lookout tower in organisation. You say lookout tower. Let's drop in a lookout tower here. Because this is sort of slap bang in the middle of where I'm doing absolutely everything. Let's try and line it up with the rest. In fact, let's get the ladder on this side, just because I want to be able to run to it quickly and easily. So put that in there. I can then go up the ladder and see if that makes anything easier. I mean, it does give me a better view. To be fair, I'll give you that. let's see how we get on with the rest now. So I'm then going to need another constructor here. And yes, directly in line with that seems like a good place. So I can drop the belt straight into there. So that's going to make me my screws. And then the screws are also going to need a box to keep them in. And I'm not sure if the screws do really. I'm not sure if everything does really need boxes to keep it in, but it feels like a good idea. And then I'll need a splitter as well afterwards anyway. So that is the input. That seems to think it's lined up. Can I get it a bit closer? No. Up there. Okay, so we've now got screws, and so that means that on the outside, I need to put down some more foundation. But then that means I could put in a machine in here somewhere, a tier 2 assembly thing that's going to be able to make my reinforced plates. So let's do one of those, and that's going to need to take from both of those. So it's going to need to. Oh wait, I can't make these because I don't have any of the. Yeah, I don't have any of the rotors. I was going to say I assume that's how I made the thing. So no, firstly I need to make the rotors, and I need to work out how to do that. So let's drop back down again. Let's program up. I said let's drop back down again. That feels weird. If I'm looking downwards, I expect forwards to make me go down a ladder. But I know ladders have always been a thing that games have struggled with. I noticed, or at least has historically struggled with quite a lot, which isn't quite the same as always. Right, let's hook all these up and see if I've got anything right with these recipes. So yeah, this is the longer chain. So you are going to be making iron rods from iron ingots. Excellent. You are going to be making iron plates from iron ingots. Excellent. That seems to be fine. And over here, you're going to be making screws, which are made from iron rods. Excellent. And that's. Yeah, so that'll make me my screws once I feed the iron rods in there anyway. Over here, what are we doing? What are we doing with plates? What can we make at the moment? Actually, let's have a look. Let's unprogram this guy and have a look. Select recipe. Here we go. So iron plates, iron rods, and screws. We've done. Copper sheets is going to be the next set of machines. But that's fine. Actually, copper sheets isn't something we've used yet. I don't think. But wire is made from copper and is useful on its own, but is also then made into cable. So I need another row of machines to make these two. And in theory, I could make these, but I don't care about those at the moment. So that's everything from the tier 1 machines. Okay, well let's make a couple more of those so that I can start working on having the other input, the copper input as well. So I've got the cables, so that I'm going to be able to make the next thing, the rotors. That was the next thing, wasn't it? Yeah. So that means I'm going to need to put in another. I'm going to put several more assembly constructors in, actually, aren't I? So put one in over here. Are you lined up? No, you're not. What if I put you there? That's not. There we go. That's lined up. So I can put in a. I think that's as close. Oop. Yeah, that's as close as that'll go, I think. So we'll put in a constructor there that's going to be making stuff from copper. Going to be making copper wire specifically, and then that needs to feed out into another container. I suspect I'm putting in a lot more storage containers than I actually need. I could just have this stuff on a just-in-time basis rather than storing entire containers full of everything. But I feel like if I do that, the later machines will struggle, and I'll find I'm not building things quickly enough. As it is, I'll probably have that problem anyway, because I'll end up with. Well, this is a lot easier actually doing it from up here. I'll probably find that I don't have the throughput on the belts or something like that anyway, or I try and make things too quickly. Okay, so then on the other side of this we can make the cables. That's the next thing to be making. You can go here to make my cables. I've left different. That's not lined up with this guy. At least you can mantle and dismantle stuff from a long way away. That is probably the saving grace of this construction system. I don't need to try and install a long reach mod. Okay, that's telling that. Ah, nice. That grid thing is telling me that it's lined up with the other assembly machine now. Excellent. I approve of that. And then another box. Warehouse storage container. That's what it's called. So I'll line you up with that, and yes, that. There we go. Line up with everything. Perfect. So that's my copper stuff. Coppering. So now. Let's see, there's a couple more things that I want to make, but I need to make the assembly machines to make those, which means I need to what was it? I need to make those intermediates. Oh, grab the blood. Thank you. Oh, all right, jump off it. Fine. Do what you want. See if I can. Okay, so the next thing I need to make is a load of the intermediates that are required for. Where am I? That are required for making the big assembly machines, the 2-input assembly machines. So I'll come back in here. I can look at you and find out. So to make rotors requires lots of screws. Oh, it's screws and rods. Okay, that surprised me slightly. For some reason I was expecting that to take wire or cable. But let's make a load of these. And it's 5 of these per advanced assembly machine. So this would be both this and the reinforced plates would be good things to have quite a lot of. So I'll make 10 of these. So I've got enough to get those 2 machines up and running, and then try and spaghetti the inputs into them. That's 10. You've made 10. Stop. Thank you. Right. Oh, actually, let's get some more iron, because I think I'm going to want to make some more scaffolding, and presumably the foundations require. Okay, and actually no, I've got loads of that. Iron plated concrete, but I've got loads of both of those. Stop attacking the electric box. Oh yeah, electricity would be a good thing for all this area, wouldn't it? We're going to need a lot of that. Okay, so let's carry on with this. It's not quite a Factorio main bus, but it'll have to. It should keep my everything's running, being produced. So. Okay. I guess I'm just going to build out over the edge of this gorge over here, and just build out into the void. That seems reasonably appropriate for a take over all of the all the world with massive machines type factory game thing. Okay, and I think I'm going to put another observation tower in over here. No, put the chainsaw away. Zoop, you say? Okay. Let's have a look. So we've got this one. If I press E... No, E seems to check. E runs through these things. Oh, build mode is R. Zoop. What does zoop zoop do? Let's build something and find out. Oh, I see. It allows you to... Oh, if I had enough concrete, it would allow me to build loads in one go. Nice. Vertical. Ooh. Default. Zoop. Alright, we'll leave it on zoop and see how things go. So, I was going to build another observation tower here, but I'm not sure whether I've got the... Oh, no, I do. I have plenty of resources for this. So let's drop you in here. And this way I can just go and run up the nearest observation tower whenever I want to build something. I like there's a beam right in the middle here, so you can't just come flying up flying up the ladder too quickly and just sail straight across and drop off the other side. You run straight into the beam instead. That's actually quite useful. Right, so now I need the assemblers rather than the constructors, because I want to build more complicated things. You go that way around. So you are going to be taking in... Oh, I've forgotten what you needed already. It was screws and plates. So this is a good place for that, because I can get screws and plates to here without any difficulty. But I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap. That's also the wrong way around. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap so I can line these up better, or get the belt across rather. Oh no, wait! I need a splitter in there first. Splitter. Splitter goes right outside the other thing. Yeah, just throw it down there. That's fine. I'm sure it'll go straight in exactly where it's needed. So yeah, yes, that answers my question from last time, which to be fair, other people did answer. Which is when I built the elevator, I saw loads of stuff come flying out of my inventory and just being chucked out towards the area I was building in. And yes, it does happen whenever you build absolutely anything. It's just I hadn't noticed it before because that was the first thing. It took a bajillion things to make it. So I'll put an assembler there, and then I shall drop down to investigate it. So I shall drop down. Okay, well, I mean, I can survive falling off the world, or falling off a tower like that. It seems to it takes off 1 block of health. Oh, my power grid shut down. I actually don't care at the moment. I think I have enough stuff that I can completely ignore that, and worry about it much later. It's an invalid shell. Oh, for goodness sake. Why are you an invalid? Okay, well, we'll move this thing a little bit further out then, because apparently that's too close. So I need to rebuild that assembler. Now I can't see what I'm doing, of course. I think I might be where I put it before. Let's put it there. That gives it an extra block to play with. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Okay. I do need another... Oh, I've run out of reinforced iron plates. Fortunately, that's exactly what this machine is here to do. So I want you to make reinforced iron plates. Rotors are... Oh, okay, rotors are sticks and screws. That's not going to be too hard. So I want you to do those ones. And that means you need that. And you're also going to need plates, which come from all the way over here. Can I come out of this side exit here? And then come this way? Yes, excellent. To about here. It's going to get very in the way of that splitter, of course, but could you then perhaps go into... From there, can we go into here? Yes, we can. Excellent. Right, so that's that made. Now, the next question is, can I get stuff out of here? And the answer is probably not, but maybe I can use one of the lift things. So I kind of need to get this working now, because I need more of the reinforced plates. I obviously miscounted, because I thought that I was going to be able to build 2 of these, but apparently it takes 8. I just miscounted, clearly. So I've got a couple of choices now. I can either start running all the power out to these machines, or I can go and get some more reinforced plates, or I can... Oh, for I've got stuck. I've done it again. I've got stuck between two of these machines. Can someone file a bug report for me, please? That I'm because I'm stuck. That's so annoying. Right, put that back. Where were you? You were on the corner here, I think. Like that. There we go. Let's try and remember not to run between these things again. Do you think that belt's going to work? I have no idea. It depends how sympathetic the game is being. Anyway, I'm going to need to put in lots and lots of pylons to power all of this stuff because I've put in quite a few assembly machines. You're going to need to be configured again. So you're making iron rods. Yes, you are. And you're also going to need an input of iron plates. So let's come along here and delete this. Poop, just like that. And then I can put a belt in from here into the iron. Oh no, wait, we need a splitter for this one as well. So I'll put in a splitter. Logistics, there we go. Conveyor splitter. You can go on the floor. I don't need to line you up quite so carefully, because you're part of the old world where things weren't lined up and all the belts were horrible. So you go to there, you go up into that one. This one feeds into that one. And Bob's your uncle. Right, let's go back up the tower and start laying some cables. Where's my tower? There's the tower over there. So I reckon from up here I should be able to run cables out to all of these machines, run power out to all these machines. Then I can go and turn the power back on and see what explodes first. So from up here, there's a thing where you do that, isn't there? Where you link onto an existing cable. But I think that's probably a more logical one to link onto. Oh, I can't afford it. Apparently, I've run out of copper cable. Fine. Ladder? Yeah. Look at me using a ladder like an actual grown-up. Right, so let's go and get some copper cable, and I can do that because I do also have a copper constructionary everything over here, including a big warehouse full of all of the copper things. Here we go. That one. This box here. You. So I'll take some of those. I'll take some of those, and now I'll take some more of those just because I don't know what I'm going to need. Right, let's try that again. I know. You're all out of power. You're all very sad. Now I can go back up here, and hopefully I'm going to be able to drop in all of these pylons from up here without having to go running around, without having to drop down onto the floor again and getting confused. So, power. If I click on that, there we go. I can link to that and then put a power pole in there. Yeah, look at that for a throw. And can I drop them in along in here? Yeah. Oh, okay. I want to drop them in along up the middle of here, but I can't see what I'm doing, so it won't let me, and I can't put them on top of the... Oh, maybe I can. No, it's an invalid aim location. Alright, I'm going to have to do it from down here. That's good to know. If I drop off the top of there and land on a machine, then it's not too far to fall. So put that there. Right, okay, yeah, I think that's going to be in range of the other pylon. And then I'll put some more of them basically along here like this. And then I guess. Oh, I've run out of concrete as well. Jeez. So many. I miss the Factorio style. No, don't go through there. You'll get stuck again. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. I miss the Factorio style, just putting down blueprints and having the bots fly out and laying everything for you. But of course, that's something you have to work up to in Factorio as well. So it's not too unreasonable to have to get to that stage manually. Did I not have a container here that was collecting the concrete? Maybe I didn't. Okay, let's stop prevaricating about the electrical bush and refuel everything. You presumably... Oh, no, you're the empty one. Interesting. Well, there you go. Have 200. You can have as much as you can hold. Well, you can have that stack. You can have a full stack as well. Oh yeah, and then I need to go conk. And everything start running merrily again. Lovely. So what was I thinking? Oh yeah, I was thinking I've got a load of wood as well. So let's switch you. Oh, you're still running through. No, you're not. You have run out of leaves. So let's switch you over to biomass from wood, and then you can have all my wood. Yep, that's working. So that means there will be some biomass for me to come back to, which is what I want. So concrete. Yeah, we're pulling up all of the ore, concrete ore, limestone, whatever. Okay, so it's just being stored inside the machine. Fair enough, I guess. So now that means I can come back over here and I can build that pylon I was after, and then I can cable them all up, and then things should start working. So over here, I want to put in a cable, a pylon here. Boop. And then I want to link you to you. No. You. Oh, that's how this works. I remember. Sort of. Kind of remember. I'm not sure. Not sure if I actually remember or if I'm just making it up. There to... I'm sure I put in a pylon that was going to be in range for me to build to. Oh, there's one. That's not what I meant to do. You. To you. Nice. And then... So that's up to 3 already, and there's 2 more machines here that are going to need them. So I need to go from there to putting in a pylon in... Sure, over there will do. And that means I can then do a power cable from there to... Yeah, okay. And I don't know which machine I haven't done. I need to get over there and have a look. Preferably without getting stuck anywhere. Okay, it is that one. So then there is the power line going from there to there. Okay, so that's the first row of all of the machines powered up now. Next job is to get you and to here. Like that. There we go. And that one over there is already connected. So, I think, yes, we've got the plates coming along here, so that's working. We don't seem to have iron sticks being made. Oh, maybe we do. The machine is running. This belt appears to not be connected. Alright, let's replace the belt then, since apparently that's a thing. There to there. There we go. So those are running. Those are going into the storage thing there, being brought out into the splittermatron, and then going in here to be made into screws, which is working. Excellent. And we've run out of power again already, or maybe we're using too much power. That's also possible. I didn't even get to see whether the screws are screwing. So let's go over and have a look at the group. Surely we can't have burnt through all of that fuel yet. I mean, I know there's not a huge amount in there, but where am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay. I know there's not an enormous amount of fuel in the in those machines, but why are you sad? Yeah, you've got fuel. You've got fuel. You've got fuel. So it must be that we're trying to pull too much power. Max consumption 103, max production. It doesn't tell me what the maximum production is, I don't think. Oh, capacity was 70 megawatts and consumption was 103. Yeah, no, okay, no wonder it had trouble. So I need another biomass burner because I haven't developed any better systems yet. There isn't an upgrade on this, is there? I don't think so. So you put another one of these over here, like Which is the business end? This end. Where can I put it? There. Right, put it there. And then you're already full, but if I go like this, I can build another pylon on. Build a pylon there, I think. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then I can run a power connection to here. And then, if I come along to this one and put in some biomass, I can do that. And everything is happy, hooray! Except that I'm not going to have remotely enough biomass fuel. So let's take another stack of that out of here and put it into my shiny new machine. Yeah, I got myself turned around. Put it into my shiny new machine so we've got a bit more fuel to burn. The quantity the rate I'm getting through all of this is a bit of a concern. It does make me think maybe I should go around and rip up all of these other machines that I've built. Get all the resources back from them and stop them using power. That might be plan N+2. So I want to check this as well. Yep, okay, so we've got screws going into here, into storage, and then coming out here. So you, apparently that was leaves. You are apparently, yes, you are making reinforced iron plates. Nice. And we need to feed those out and put them in another storage container. Now, I don't, as I was saying, I'm not entirely convinced I really need this many storage containers for absolutely everything. But my theory is that if I have lots of storage containers, then when I start making more stuff, whatever that stuff should be, I'll have plenty. I'll have decent amounts of it in stock, and I can just come along and grab however much out of a warehouse. Now, having the warehouses fill up completely, probably excessive. I'll go in and put some limits in when I start to discover I'm struggling for certain things. But if I now rummage in here, I can take out the first 4 of these. He says, talking slowly while he waits for a 4th one to be built. What are you short? Oh, it just takes a lot of screws to make one of these. Right. So this is definitely going to be a wander off and leave it running for a while you do other things and have a stockpile built up in the storage container. Sorry, I'm used to waving the mouse around to highlight something in Factorio, where it's a lot less distracting than when you wave it around in this game. So I'll take those, and that will allow me to make another assembler, like this, which I shall line up with this one for no real reason apart from because I can. Where are you trying to put it? Do I need? I think I need some. Oh, I think I need some more of this, more foundation out. I don't think the area. I think the area I'm trying to build on isn't quite wide enough. There we go. Now will it let? Also, the plants are poking through the ground. I suspect there's not going to be anything I can do about that, but I don't know for sure. Okay, I'll put you in there. Yeep, there. Shoop. There we go. That's a constructor. I didn't want a constructor. After all that, I wanted an assembler, because then I can make more interesting, more difficult things. You there. There we go. And I want you to make rotors, because I want to make smart plating. So yes, if I make rotors here, that sticks and screws, which is your plates, your screws. Can I go up and over? Up and over? That's rotating. There was a way to tell it to go up. Oop, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, that seems to be some up. It's not quite what I wanted, how I wanted to do it, but I mean it might work. Then drop down and go in there. That seems... I mean, the fact that it's put the support slap bang in the middle of this piece of belt upsets me quite a bit. But I'm going to tell myself it's resting on the edge of the belt there, and then so it doesn't upset me quite so much. So you are plates and you are sticks. So here we're going to have to do the same thing. No, scroll. Scroll rotates it in the horizontal plane. You seem to have to just put it on top of things to make it go vertical, like this. Oh, I see. So if I put a piece of belt, if I put it here like this, I can then do. Oh, I see. Thank you. So that goes from there to there, and then I can actually go upwards lots. And the game says no. Fine, we'll come out to here then. And then go up, even though it causes clipping issues. Yeah, definite clipping issues, unfortunately. But I can then run these along here like this. In fact, if I bring them up to here, I can put in a splitter here as well. And then when I need more of them for reasons, that'll be quite useful. Every single time I rotate that the wrong way. Someday I'll know. Probably won't. Go in there. It won't go in there. Oh, actually no, I'll put that in a terrible place. I don't want that there at all. Let's try that again. And line it up a little bit more sensibly this time. Oh, stop falling off the... Yes, I know you're standing on a conveyor belt, and therefore falling off it is the sensible thing to do, but... There we go. Now we'll switch to that, and you go in there. And you come out of there, and go in there. Yeah. Lovely. And you are configured? Yes. Oh, you don't have power, that's why you're sad. That's fair. Power from there to there. There we go. Now I can accept all the stuff in. Lovely. We're just a bit short of iron sticks, so I need to find a way of increasing the rate we're making them at, because iron sticks seem to be going into making absolutely everything. How many iron plates do I have stockpiled in here? Is it time to say don't make quite so many? None. Oh, that's iron rods. How many iron plates do I have stockpiled in here? It's also none. Okay, so we don't have an excess of anything yet. I just need to be a little bit mildly patient while everything gets built. So over here, yes, I guess I need another warehouse matron over here to store it all in. So we'll take an organisation that's a storage container, and it's that way round, please. That looks lined up. Bonk. It is as well. Yeah, I think I'm getting better at this. So put that into there, and precisely nothing will come out yet because we haven't got remotely enough. Oh no, we should have. There we go. There's a rotor. My first rotor. Okay, cool. I'm going to need some more foundation out here to get more of this out. Foundation. So can I put this? Zoop. 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 Right, so I have now successfully built to an extent where if I fall off here, I'm going to be very, very sorry, because that appears to just be oblivion down there, and not in the Skyrim sense. So, yeah, I am just building off into the wild blue yonder. This is probably unwise, but oh well. Never mind. I have to admit, I was sort of expecting this to be a bit of a drop-off, and then for there to be some land a little way below over here, but no, but apparently not. Apparently that land is not a thing we're going to be blessed with in this game. Oh dear. So I want to put another couple of conveyor splitters on the outputs of these. One day I will learn that that's a mouse up to rotate them the way I want it to. So yes, there, and again there. Belt, belt. belt. And now I can put in the assembly machine to make those I can't even remember what they were called. I just remember that there was a thing that requires these two components. And I want one of them along here. Oh, I've run out of reinforced iron plates. However, I have some. There they are. So now I can make I can make that assembler. Put it in about. Let's put it in here. A little bit of space. I can run you into there, and I can run you into there. That's slightly less horrible than before because I can get that one out over the top a little bit more easily. You, my Sonny Jim, are going to be making smart plating, whatever that is, and you're going to need power to do so. That's fine because I can do this. I can poke that one and put in another pylon up here. And then I can link power from you to there. There we go. Now it's working. Yeah, smart plating. And so that means I know. Again, I want to have a warehouse on the output, which is a organisation storage container. Put it in there, and my power has gone again. My question at this point is, am I getting power problems all the time because I've overexpanded, or because I haven't expanded my power generation enough? And I suspect it's the latter, because I have the two machines on the back of the doohickey machine, the back of the hub, and then I've got two more and I've only just built a second one. If I had a lot more of them, then between them they'd store a lot more fuel, and so I'll be able to get a lot more power generation going. The question is where, because I kind of like them to be in this area, but this area is a little bit full. I mean, I could put them down here on this area. So let's have a look and find out what the problem is. So you've got fuel, so it's not your fuel level. It's not your fuel level. No, they all have fuel, so again, I'm using too much power. So I think let's build another two biomass burners. This will be under power, of course. Biomass burners. Put them down here next to the space elevator because why not? Except it won't let me. Alright, let's remove that one. And then start that plan again. So biomass burners. I want to put one in here. Put it over this way as far as I can. Oh, I've run out of iron rods. That's why it's not letting me do it. Okay. Alright, that's fair enough. I had not noticed I was running out of important construction components. Okay, another 3 of them. That should be enough. I might need to go out on a chainsawing mission at some point to get some more fuel. So I'll take all of that. Thank you very much. And if I come run over here, then I can give. No, that's not how it works. I can give you a stack. Give you a stack, and give you a stack. Oh, you know what would help? Actually wiring them into the power grid. So that's from there to there. I said there. Oh, it's a 4 of 4 already. Grumble, 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 grumble. Is it? Where's the 4? Oh yeah, there's the 4th one. Put you down there. And in the interest of laziness... Oh, okay, it's already got 2 on it. to there, and then there to there, and there to there to there. Right, all that's now hooked up, so I should now be able to come down here and go conk. And there we go. Now we're cooking with biomass. You need some more. You are not one of those machines. You can do some more. This hand fueling is a little bit annoying, I have to be honest. No, not dismantle. No. Open the box. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to upgrade to coal generators. I just haven't heard of coal generators. There's not been anything in this game to tell me that they're a thing yet. I'm not sure what I need to do in order to get them. It's probably some more upgrades in here, I would imagine. So if I do a couple more upgrades here, and then do some stuff with the space elevator, all of which seems to require the 50. What do we call it? I can't remember what they're even called. These things, the smart platings, which I am in theory now making. Very, very slowly, granted, but I am in theory now making these. So I should be able to get that up and running in the not too distant future. But yeah, we shall see. And yes, I am very, very interested in getting coal generation working. Coal power generation working, because this is look at bird. Let's head down this way though and see how things are getting on down the far end of the world. Have you made me 50 thingies yet? No, you've made me 3. I mean, it's a start, I suppose. So, what is the limiting factor for this? Is it the iron? If it's the iron input, then there is another iron supply that I could pull from. If it's the speed the machines are working, that's more of a problem. Yeah, it's the iron supply. Okay. So, unfortunately, I can't run another input into this one. But I can pull this up and pull over the iron supply from somewhere over here. So let's say you... in fact, you know what? I'm now making everything up there that was being made here. So let's dismantle all of this. Because I've made it again, but better, probably. Zorp. I'll probably find there's something important that I've forgotten, but I don't think there is. And when I realise there was, I'll feel very silly and come back and replace it. Better pull that up as well. Right, and so here we now have another belt. We have a belt coming out, so we can link this to up here somewhere. So let's come in here and go, actually I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you. I want a belt that goes from there straight into there, and I want a belt that goes from there straight into there. Lovely. Magic. And also, while I'm here, I want to put everything I can, all of these, yeah, all of these into here. Can I put stuff into the output of a machine as well, like you can in Factorio? Yes, nice. So I'll do that, and over here. This will clean up some of this junk in my inventory anyway. You can well take that. Won't take that. maybe this will. Put it in the output of this one. Yeah, well, a little bit of it anyway. Right. Okay, so that is more iron going in now. So that should make everything run a little bit quicker. Because these machines can now run at their fastest, at their utmost, at their best. And we still have a bare trickle of all of these things coming through, but you know, it's still it's an improvement, right? And so way down this end, we're going to find that we've got approximately nothing. It's still approximately nothing because we only just sorted the input problems out, and only a little bit of that. So we've got 6 of them now. That's twice as many as we had before, which you know I would call that progress. But only just. It's not what I would call spectacular progress. I've got a window that's the wrong size and wrong shape. There we go. Oh yes, and sorry, I should have said welcome, Golden Arrow and Shoms. Welcome to the stream, because as I believe you are well, Twitch says you're new, so I'm prepared to believe it. So yes, welcome. I hope you're enjoying my forays and my ignorance. And I shall. Oops, that's not the tool I wanted. That's the tool I wanted. Yeah, so I would like to think of myself as quite an experienced Factorio player, but a very inexperienced Satisfactory player, or a very unsatisfactory player if you like atrocious puns. However, there is a sort of slight similarity between the two games, to the extent that I think I'm probably doing slightly better than somebody who had absolutely no idea would be doing. However, that said, I probably also have some preconceived notions of this is how you do things that will be making me do all kinds of things in a very, very wrong way. I'll certainly have strong opinions over how different games do certain similar things. Anyway, I played through Foundry. I played it through the Foundry demo before I played Satisfactory, and that was quite interesting. But that was yeah, sort of. I described it as a combination of Minecraft and Factorio, which I think is an entirely fair description. It was good fun. And yeah, I spent before I got started on it, I spent a little while trying to configure everything to be as Factorio, all the controls at least, to be as Factorio-like as possible. And I think I did a reasonably good job of that, and that made the game quite playable for me. I've not been able to do quite the same here because the controls are more different, I think. So it's been a little bit harder to get the familiarity going, and I keep pressing the wrong buttons to do things. But you know, it'll come with time. I feel a lot of this needs to be parallelized, and it ain't. But the way I've made it is not particularly conducive to parallelization. Now, actually, looking over here, though, I do note with interest that both of these belts are being significantly underutilized. So potentially putting in a. Problem is, though, I've not left enough room around these warehouses to run a second machine next to it, to pass more in directly into the side, because I haven't left room for a merger to go in the middle there, because of course I haven't. Now, what I could do is get rid of the warehouse and go, I don't care about having a number of intermediate. I don't care about keeping the iron sticks in stock in large numbers, even though I do seem to be using them from time to time. Instead, I'll just I'll run a merger in there and then use this splitter to take it off on its own ways later. What would be handy is if these things were joint mergers, splitters, whatevers, like in Dyson Sphere program, because then I could have this side and this side feeding in the iron sticks, and then have them going out on the other two sides, and it would just keep the balance. But never mind. I mean, the different games, different challenges, different rules, basically. So yeah, I'm not complaining, despite even if it sounds like it. So I've made all of those things. I've made all of those things. I've made all of those things. I've not made all of these things because I haven't actually made a conveyor lift yet, because I haven't needed it. But I may well at some point. I've made everything. I haven't made. Well, I've technically made conveyor poles as sort of part of making conveyors. Made all of those. Didn't really care for the personal storage box. It was just a box on the floor. I've started making foundations, and let's make some wall and put it along the side of here so that I don't fall off the world, because I would feel very silly. Start from here, and we'll go all the way out to we'll go to here, and yeah, I'll put it in along here as well, and along here. I guess, for completeness' sake, I should put it along here as well. I'm not going to put it along the end, because I think that's a bit more obvious that I could fall off, and also I'm going to continue to expand that way probably. So these, yeah, but still, those walls will come in handy. What was the other type of wall I could build? Oh, it's a 1 meter wall, and it's a 4 meter wall. That's what I just built. Wait. What? Did I click the wrong thing? I did. I clicked the wrong thing. This is supposed to be a 1 meter wall, so I'd just bump up against it and not fall off the edge. Not so I'd enclose myself. But yeah, never mind. So now I think I am. Why is there nothing on this belt? What are you up to? What's going on over here? Are you sad for reasons? Are you just waiting for pieces? Yes, you're waiting for a screw. Okay. Yeah, that's sort of that was my thinking, Shoms. Yeah, that having the storage could potentially be useful when I want to come along and grab some, or potentially at some point in the future I'll have filled up, or I'll have a decent supply of the smart plating and of the rotors and so on, and we can just let all the storage fill up back up along this way. That might happen a bit while I'm going out setting up coal mining, for example, and then when I come back I'll have loads and loads of resources built up and ready, and the whole system should run a lot quicker. Now I'm aware. Okay, it's the screws that are the problem, isn't it? So if I come along here and I come to this machine and I say, here, have some rods, then you can make screws a bit more quickly, and we'll get a nice steady stream of those coming out. And then all of the rods can go over here into this machine and be made into the. I can't even remember what. This is rotors. Okay. Have some screws and some rods. There we go. Let's get this running. I would like to see some progress before I die of old age. It's just the rotor assembly over here, isn't it? And this is a slow process. There's a rotor. How slow a process is this? Yeah, okay, that's pretty slow. I don't know what that means. Does that mean it? Oh, does that mean it out of the last certain amount of time it was busy 26% of the time? Let's mouse over it, see if it tells me. Nope, doesn't tell me. It makes 4 per minute. Right. How many have I got now of the things down here? How many rotors do you need to make a thing? Only 1. Okay, that's good. How many have you made? You've made 11. Jeez. Okay, let's go back over and carry on doing the deconstruction dance over here, because I think there's probably there might be a few bits and pieces I've missed. Actually, I don't think there are. I think I've been fairly thorough. Maybe I'll go out and play with a chainsaw instead then. Yeah, I have ripped up all of the iron everything except these two storage crates over here. Now I could pull out all the rods from here and all the screws from here. Not there are very many of them, and chuck them into the other machines over there to get that all to speed up a little bit. I'm not sure that's going to be particularly useful. Wood is why are you stopped? Oh no, you're not stopped. You are. It just takes a while to get the biomass out. What? Okay, no, it's just steadily going up the. Oh, okay, right. It's trickling through. It's just wood makes a lot of biomass. Oh, that was someone was saying I should think about using bio pellets instead of biomass. How are those made? So solid biofuel instead of biomass from wood or whatever. So that is turn biomass into those. So that's just going to be another assembly machine. Constructor machine. And that'll allow me to take in the biomass and turn it into the biofuel, which is the most energy efficient, as it says, and can be used as fuel for the chainsaw as well, which is always a nice bonus. So that would mean over here, you know what? Let's go 3D just for fun. So I will need a basic wall here. In fact, could I build it over the top of another assembly constructor machine? I probably could. But that's probably awkward. Let's just build a tunnel on the way into this machine, into this thing over here. So we'll put. Oh, must snap to a foundation. All right, let's put down a foundation then. Like this. Punk. Yeah, just one piece, like that. And then I can put some walls in on that, like this. So if I do this, and then put another piece of foundation on the top of here, I assume this is how you do how you make buildings. Yeah, I can put that up there, and then I can come trundling through here like this, and I can get into this area. But also, I can build my next assembly machine on top of here if it'll fit. I don't know. It probably won't fit. I'll probably have to make the foundation area a little bit bigger. But this is still an interesting enough thing that I'm going to do it for novel. Oh no, it will fit. So I'll put that there. And then run a belt from... from... Belt? Belt, please. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That was my fault. That was on me. If I'm literally pressing the wrong button, that's definitely a me problem, not a game problem. Okay, and now I want to put another storage container on the top of there, like that. Then I'm going to find I can't reach it, of course, but that's okay. That's how things go, probably. In fact, you know what? What I should actually do here? Get rid of that. What I should do is I should put that belt going down to there, but it's too steep, so I should put it coming out. So I know. What are you doing? Oh, I see. I think. I want you to join onto there. Oh, I can put in... this is where you put in a conveyor pylon thing, I guess. Conveyor pole. To help convey it from here to over there. So I put that in there like that. Then maybe I can then run from there to there. What's your problem with that? It's too steep. Okay, oh, that's because I've got that bit. Let's get rid of that. And can I get rid of that? Is that a piece of belt coming out there? I honestly can't tell. You go to... I'm too low down. I need to climb on something. Have you got a ladder? You've got a ladder. I knew it. There's a piece of belt in the way there. I think that was what was causing the problems. But I couldn't. For some reason, I couldn't quite get it. Anyway, let's try that again. So storage container goes there. Yeah, that way around. That's good. Build that up. Then run a belt from there to. To be fair, that is a pretty steep belt going out to here. I'm not surprised it's complaining. All right, so we'll get rid of. No, not the power line. Yeah, the conveyor pole. Get rid of that. And let's try that again. Logistics. I could use a conveyor lift, of course, since I haven't used one yet. This power cable is in the way, and I can't see what I'm doing. Right, so we'll put you there, and make you that tall because that's as tall as you go. It's a bit further away this time though, so maybe I'll get lucky. Yes, there we go. So it goes from there to there too. And then from there to in there. Nice. Right, the next thing I need to do is come over here and rip up this belt and have that belt go from the output of this. Oh, thank you. That's really useful. That's a thing I haven't a control I haven't got used to yet because I've been pressing Q all the time, and that's wrong. But it's what you do in Factorio. So it's what I sort of expect. Right, I'm gonna climb up here. You take all of my biomass. Climb back down again. Right. So the idea of this is I can dump leaves into the bottom one, or leaves or wood into the bottom one. Then then that'll go up to into the top one as biomass. And then it'll come out of the other side of this assembly machine and go into here as biofuel. And then I should be able to put that into my generators, and everything will be fantastic. So you are supposed to be making solid biofuel. She knows it, you know. Right. And you're going to need power as well, because yes, making power needs power, effectively. No, so I want to no. Well, that goes here, and that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Can I? Oh, that's only on 2 or 4 anyway. That's fine. So I can go to there and there and there. So now you should. Are you running? Are you happy? Yes, you are. You are making some biofuel. That's going out. If it's going out, that means it's probably going into this box here. I mean, it hasn't made it yet, but it's probably going into this box here. So, Yeah, there we go. Yes, great success. That's working exactly as it should. So I can leave this running for a while, and then come back over here, take out the biofuel from here, and then go over and start sticking it in the generators, and they should last a bit longer. Because if we look over here, this is down to 126 already. It's used up 74 of them already. Over here, presumably it's exactly the same story. Yeah, 75 of them over here. Now, the fact that I put in more machines does mean it's getting through the power a bit, getting through the fuel a bit more slowly, because there's more of them to share the load. But so that's sort of okay. But I will still want to come back round and load everything up from the. Oh, has the wood run out? The wood has indeed run out. Okay. Well, once this uses up, it's still got 200 wood to get through, so that's still quite a lot of biomass that it's going to be able to make. That means I need to come back over here in a while and check it out and see how it's getting on. So in the meantime, let's go and have another look at the smart panel production, because that is my current main thrust of what I'm trying to do. Can you make steps in this game? Because it's occurred to me that I've built some things that are higher up, and I've seen the ramps, but the ramps aren't going to. I think ramps are going to take up rather a lot of area. What I'd like to do is just be able to build arbitrary ladders up walls and things. We've got 24 of them. That is some. Is it as you? I mean, oh, they're a sync reward. Okay. So yeah, we are. Yeah, we're making the poles. We're just making the poles very, very slowly. That is a problem. The iron poles are not being made as quickly as I would like. Now, this is my fault for sticking in one machine to make the whole blooming lot of, make all of them for the entire factory. I know this, but still too bloody slow. I need to develop tier 2 constructors so I can make them run twice as fast. Hey Gildarth, welcome. Ramps and stairs and catwalks. Okay. I don't think at the moment I have walls, I have foundations which have the ramps. So I haven't got catwalks yet. Maybe that must be another research for me to do. Oh, research, that's a thought. I forgot about that. So over here we have the MAM. So over here, what are we doing? We're doing alien organism research at the moment. We've done this one. We've done hog research. We haven't done oysters, hatches apparently. I don't seem to have any of those, or stingers, or spitters. But that means I have managed to get down here, and so using that, that's maybe a deck of 5 alien playing cards. I need. Ooh, I've got 15 out of. Oh, okay. This is another sink for the for those not coils. The ones it requires 50 of. There are no Mark II constructors. Oh, lovely. Hostile organism detection. Inflated pocket dimension. That sounds handy. Oh, the awesome store. Is the awesome? Oh yeah, I've seen the sinks. The resource sinks over here. Oh, I see. Awesome sink, awesome shop, and so on. Right. Okay, gotcha. So I'll need to make those at some point. In fact, I mean, I've got a lot of the stuff I need for some of these things. Maybe I should start making jump pads. What a ridiculous idea. No, that requires rotors. Rotors are a thing I don't have many of. But things that don't require rotors, I could start claiming, like this one. I've got all the stuff I need for this. There we go. Ta-da! That was easy. Did that happen? No, I didn't quite have enough concrete. Okay, that's all right. I can come over here and I can grab some more out of this machine, because it fills up to 500, and 500 concrete tends to be 500 concrete should be enough for anyone, as Bill Gates used to say. So come around here and go back over here. So right, now we can give you that. There we go. Big red button. Hurrah!
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the Anti-Waste Effort for Stress Testing of Materials on Exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the Awesome Resource Sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the Awesome Store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the Awesome Store in the future.
Awesome.
Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Great. Cheesy. I mean, I could mostly do this one. It's only the reinforced iron plates that's slightly awkward for this set here. Yeah, it's well, aesthetic and functional both sound like good things. So now, presumably, that means the awesome store is now a thing that I can build over here. Yeah, here we go. Awesome shop and awesome sink. Research data. Oh, I see. Coupons. Right. Okay. So you dump stuff in here, and then when you miscellaneous stuff you don't want in there, you get coupons for it, which you then spend in the awesome shop. Fair enough. Okay, hunting animals. I've hunted a few animals and got a little bit of stuff, but not an enormous amount. Let's go and see if I have a decent number of reinforced plates available, because that's the other thing I need to do to research the tier 2 belts. And if I can get faster belts, I'm not sure if that's going to actually be useful. Probably not, but you know. Okay, so yeah, are you making the, yes, you're making the reinforced plates. And then they're going into here. Do we have a, no, we don't have a stockpile of those. They're all just coming straight back out again and being turned into more important things. Like, oh, they actually come into here for this one. Okay, so I'm not going to do that one yet. Because I value my reinforced plates at the moment. Ooh, crashed pods. I don't think I've seen any crashed pods yet. I do think it's time to go back round and have another look at the power generation area. No, not to say proto-gen. No, that's from the Expanse. That's something completely different. No, we're still churning through the wood over here. What I will do though is I'll chuck the leaves in here for now, just to get them out of my inventory because I want to get rid of them mostly. They won't be taken into here though because it's busy making things from wood. So how much bio pelletry do we have? Stacking a bit. I don't. Yeah, let's take that and start upgrading some of the machines. So if I go in here and say, actually, I want you to have that instead, I've now got some biomass that I can bring over and put in here and feed into the system that's upgrading it. I think it's upgrading, I don't know, I think it might be being made faster than it's being used, but that's actually a good thing. No, down boy. I can come back again when that's gone back up to 100 again, or no, to 200, sorry. And I've got another stack, so I can upgrade another machine. I wonder if I can dismantle this. I think I can. Yeah, there we go. Now that looks even more ridiculous. Physics? What physics? Right. I feel like I should probably go out and gather a bit more. Yeah, let's go out and gather some more wood and leaves and stuff. Yes, wood and leaves, that's what I meant. Wood and also leaves. Can I take this? Can has? Yes, I can. Alright, I was wondering whether a pop-up was going to appear to tell me I could take it or not. No, not okay. Oh yes, of course. The chainsaw is an area of effect weapon. So when you chainsaw something, you pick up all of the plants in the vicinity rather than just the one you chainsawed. So if I come over here and boop this tree here, I'll probably get everything around here. Boop, like that. Massive quantities of everything. E is what I meant to press. Okay. So you reckon going all in on the awesome shop rather than just using it as a sort of whatever miscellany you've got left over? That's interesting. No, cut it. I've got limestone from that as well. It does entertain me quite a bit that you the chainsaw, as I said, chainsaw area of effect weapon that will just pick up everything nearby when you use it, including rocks, of all things, and plants and pale berries and chomp. Yes. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm used to sort of Minecraft style physics and computer quality games because it's not worth trying to analyze everything down to the level where you know exactly what's actually going to. Oh dear. Where's my cattle prod? Here's my cattle prod. I'm trying to remember how to use the damn thing. There's a rock in the way, that should help. Ow. Oh, it's got 2 of them. Ow. I can't fight 2 of them. Well, apparently I'm going to have to fight 2 of them at once. Ow. Run away! Oh dear. Ow. I think the low gravity help. It feels like it helps me get in my attempts to get away. Not that I've actually got away yet, but oh, leave me alone. Can I go and climb on something? Will that help? Run away! Run and hide! Run and hide! Right, if I just sort of sit up here until my health recovers, they'll either clear off, or I'll have a load more health to go around and boop them with. It's interesting that they do more damage than falling off one of these towers does, which is a little bit ridiculous. So my next question is, when do I research a rifle? I hope there's a rifle in there somewhere. How is my... Let's just stand up here and ignore the angry pigs down there and just and enjoy the sight of the... Shut up. And enjoy the sight of my gradually expanding factory. So, yeah, that the 3D-ness of that biofuel processing area pleases me a bit. I think the storage up there on the top for the bio, whatever the second tier is probably a little bit unnecessary. I could just have the one belt feeding straight into the other one. Oh, can eat fruit. That's an interesting idea. Don't know how to eat fruit, but I'll take your word on it. Rifle's a long way away, is it? Okay. Oh, I see. I've got hand shortcuts over here. Just put it. So I'll put that there. Okay. Well, as long as I get there eventually, I suppose I'll. Okay. It's a shame you can't use. If I could use the chainsaw on the angry pigs, then that would be better at least. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. I think I tried. It didn't. Can I attack them from up here as they run around underneath me? Yes, I can. Nice. One down. Yeah, cheesing the pigs. I think I might be zapping the corpse. Come back. Come here. Closer. Stop trying to eat my tower. Ow. I thought the tower was still in between us, and it wasn't. There we go. Jeez, that was a mission. Did I get the remains? I think I did. That's not infantry. That's infantry. Right, let's take that back out. Okay, I've got to put the chainsaw back in automatically. That's quite handy. No, I've got one hog remain. Stop hogging the loot. Oh, there it is. Right. Now, after all of that. Over here, I can put all the leaves in here. All the leaves are green. All the leaves will burn. We're still burning through all that wood. No, not F. E. This is dangerous. I keep pressing the wrong keys. Take all of that. So I did this one. Now I'll do this one. And take out. Put in a stack of that instead. And then the biomass can go in there eventually. What's in here? What? All of these in here. There we go. Don't know why that was being difficult. And then I'll dump the biomass in here because I don't want to be carrying it around with me. All that in there. Okay, so I also want to... it's a pain that this machine doesn't do the just turning any biomass you feed it into biomass. Ooh, here's a thought. If I come over to here, I could just burn all of these flower petals I've got. Oh, so actually this is used for crafting. No, let's hang on to them then in that case. Do I have a convenient box? Yes, I do. There's a convenient personal storage box here which has some sulfur in it. I'll put these petals in it because I don't know what else to do with them at the moment. I'll put the beryl nuts in there as well. I'll keep hold of the berries for emergency food reasons. I've got a load of copper ore which I can't get rid of because everything's full, and I got a Sommer's loop, which is a work in progress. So I should put it in this box as well because I don't think I need that. Okay, let's continue operation wandering back and forth between the biofuel and the and the stuff that's being made all the way down the other end of it. Ooh, can I harvest this? Good to get it. I'd like to harvest this so it's not poking up through my floor, please. Oh, okay. Yeah, he did say for colours and things. That makes sense. Right, apparently I can't harvest that. What have you got now? No. Oh, over here. 36. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, alright, it's time for some hand feeding. Because this is taking far too bloomin' long. Let's go and get some... Oh, true. Yes, I could. Alright, let's build an awesome store now. Well, let's get some more poles out of my warehouse over here. And some more screws out of this one. And then let's demolish this one because I don't need it. I've successfully looted it. And over here, I can come over and put some of these iron poles in over here. So over here, you need these. You also need the... No, you need cables. You make cables. So you're screwing around. Oh yes, up here. So it goes in there, and in here. You also need these and those. There we go. Sure. Yeah, alright. Let's put these in as well. There's a random flying leak going across the sky there. Yeah, the rotors do seem to be the limiting factor for construction over here. Alright, let's go top of all of this. Okay, so all of my sort of shopping and research and just generally weird buildings I've so far been putting down over here somewhere. So let's do the same with the awesome shop and the awesome sink. Let's put one of these in. Oh. I need those reinforced iron plates I just got rid of. Fine. Should have known. Actually, you know what? Let's just make some by hand. So come over here. I want to make the reinforced iron plates. Those ones. For which I need a load of screws. So let's just start making screws. It's a shame I can't just leave this running while I go off and do other things somewhere else. But I guess it's not just another assembly machine. Another assembly machine you can use like that. Although I suppose there's nothing stopping me building up another construction machine that is just being used as an assembly machine, which I can hand feed stuff into. That could be quite handy actually. Just for the sort of the things that I want in reasonably large quantities, like these screws, but I don't want to be manually making them all the time. Yeah, I should do that. Let's build another. So once this is finished, I'll go and build one of those. Okay, so I can run a belt from into the awesome sink. That's fine. 15, great success. So now come over here and I can put down an awesome sink. Like what's that machine? What is that? This is a constructor that I put down to do random stuff like making alien protein. Okay. So yeah, having the awesome sink next to that is probably absolutely fine. And then, as you say, let's put in a warehouse that stuff can be passed through into it. Hello, Tristan. I've actually done a little bit of tidying up, believe it or not. I've made the place. I mean, from a sort of an industrial point of view, granted, not an ecological point of view. I've just been out cutting down some more trees as well. But I've actually redesigned a chunk of my factory to be a bit more sensibly designed and less. Which is why I've started building. No, not chainsaw. I've started building things on scaffolding, apart from over here, where I'm building sort of proper, actual constructions out. Over here, this is just sort of a side thought, an afterthought, so I'm not worrying about it quite so much, which is why it didn't work. This is my second stream, hi bye. I played it a couple of weeks ago, and I managed to build my space elevator. And this is now part 2, I guess, where I'm attempting to do more stuff with it. Power, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Boop. So if I do that to here, and then to here, there we go. Right, so I need to put in points, and I need to put in 1,000 points until I get a coupon out. There's a button there to turn it off. Nice. Okay, so in here I could put all of this copper ore, and iron ore I've been carrying around with me, that I don't really need, and that now gets fed into here. This thing crushes it down and gives me awesome points. Very, very slowly. Okay, presumably if I chuck more valuable stuff in, like, I don't know, if I chucked in some of these cables, then I get a bit more out. I've got some limestone, I've got plenty of that, don't care about it at all. And I've got plenty of copper ingots, so let's put those in as well. Right, let's leave, right, now I can just leave that chugging away, and in 934 more points, I will have some awesome stuff. Well, I will have an awesome coupon, which I can probably buy maybe one thing with, who knows. Right, you are now going to be doing the biomass from leaves, because I have lots of leaves. I do also have lots of wood, but you know, you can only do one thing at a time. So actually, let's put the wood in here, just so that I'm not carrying it around with me. Let's take out these pellets. There we go. Oh, it takes a lot of electricity, does it? Okay, maybe it's not such a good idea to have that running then, given my current power issues. I should probably go back and turn that off again then. Let's give you another 52. Let's give you, move you over to biofuel. Take biofuel. There we go. And then this biomass can be put into here to be reprocessed. So at the moment, I'm upgrading my power production system. So originally I started off by gathering leaves and burning them in the biofuel generators. Then I started converting them into biomass, which is these bricks of hay. And those last quite a bit longer. You get a lot more energy out for the amount of stuff you put in, I believe. So they're better. And so I was burning them in the biofuel generators. Now, I've got them being fed into this machine and then out from... No, press the right buttons, there we go. And then being fed out into this machine up here to be turned into biofuel pellets, which are then being put into the middle warehouse over here. And those are even more efficient, so you get more fuel out per leaf you put in. And those can then be run, and then those I still have to hand load into the biofuel generators because everything's still a little bit dated. However, the system is mostly working. I've now got enough biofuel generators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Although I think these two might be smaller. So I've got 7 of them, and that means that when I fill them all up with fuel, it takes a lot longer for them to run out because there's a lot more fuel in them. That is a good point, actually. Let's have a look at the graphs on one of these things and see if we can see where I turned the machine on. I'm going to zoom in and out on this. No. Production's 100 megawatts, maximum consumption 151. Yeah, so that has gone up quite a bit. Let's go over and have a look at how much power the awesome machine, the awesome sink, takes. Hopefully, it'll tell me if I look at it like this. No, it won't. That would be far too helpful. I don't see any indicator that tells me how much power. Maybe in here. Awesome sink. 30 megawatts. Is that a lot? What about other things? An assembly machine uses 4 megawatts. So yes, it's like almost 8 assembly machines. That's a fair amount. Yeah, the hand feeding the fuel is a little bit annoying, but I'm aware that it's going to go away eventually. I'm trying to tell myself it's just like the burner generation stage of Factorio before you get this is the early burner stage of Factorio. Although I feel like it's lasted quite a lot longer, but that might just be because I'm more used to Factorio and and therefore capable of getting through the burner phase much more quickly. Don't pay any attention to those belts crossing over in a sort of ignoring space-time kind of way. Right. Tell me how many you've got. 48. Very nearly there. Very, very nearly there. What's struggling? This stage appears to run out of screws, because of course it has. Always screws. Do I have any screws? Can I? No, I don't. But I do have rods. Let's give it some rods while I'm here. Oh, it's got plenty of rods. That's not the problem. It's the machine. It's the machine making the screws that's having trouble, or is insufficient. Oh no! Take it back. No, it's got plenty of iron rods. It is just literally the machine is too slow. Ugh. I could put in another machine in the middle here, making more screws, because we are definitely not making them fast enough. Yeah, let's do that. So let's dismantle this belt. Shoop. And let's put in one of these. Actually, we've already got that there. Let's not dismantle that belt. Let's remantle that belt. I'm going to have I'm going to have a problem along here with just the space for this constructor, aren't I? I'm pressing the wrong button to jump because I've configured things strangely. Right, if I come over here, there's a bit more space available over here. So this is, we are making. All right, this is the one that's making the rods. Let's put some more foundation down. Let's put in another machine making rods to make screws to pass them on to the rest of the factory that requires all these screws. I don't think I've found any crash sites yet. No. So you go from there to what have I run out of? Oh, I'm in the way. Put that all the way along the side here, just because that's some. Counting production lines in items per minute instead of belts per second. Yeah, I probably should have been doing the maths for some of this, but I haven't because I'm lazy, I guess. No, that way. That's that way. Oh, I'm missing reinforced iron plates. Fine. And I'm going to get rid of this guard tower. Boom. And I'm going to put in some more foundation along here. I'm also going to get rid of this tree because it upsets me. I said I'm going to get rid of this tree because it upsets me. Can you not get rid of a tree once you put foundation through it? Let's find out. Cut down the tree. Come on, you cut down every other tree in the area. Why wouldn't you do this one? Look, it's even highlighted. Oh, I've run out of fuel. Ah, alright. All is forgiven. All is, or at least all is my fault. I'm not sure that's a reason to forgive it, but at least it is my fault. Let's go and get some biofuel now. That's the problem with using the biofuel pellets. Is it's far too easy to just chuck them all in the generators and not have any left for yourself, for your chainsaw. There we go. It's making chug 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 chainsaw noises now. So I can come back around here, cut down this tree. There we go. Explodes in a massive mass. No, how about you? There we go. Yes, like that. That's a good idea. Right, and I needed. Oh yes, I was going to. Yes, the way I was going to do this in the future was bound over here like some sort of bunny hopping. I don't know what. And use this assembly machine here. I want you to actually make. Oh, I need an advanced assembly machine to make the reinforced plates. Alright, I'll come back in here and do this thing, because this will allow me to do absolutely anything I want. But I still need more screws, so we'll make some of that. Jump, 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 jump. Hooray! Something's run out of power. Or fuel or something. I'll go out and investigate it in a minute, because at the moment I'm having too much fun making screws. Screwing around, you might say. Which, I mean, to be honest, is pretty much the next thing I'm going to be trying to do anyway. Maybe setting up more machines to make screws, but you know. Alright, let's. The silence of my factory being dead is bothering me. Firstly, let's go and turn off the chompomatron over here. Let's turn you off. Boop. And then come back over here and well, let's turn the power back on first, and then run around and see what's run out of fuel. So I can take out from here. I can take. That's the wrong container. Wrong container. There we go. From here I can take out 240 of those. Let's have a run around. So you've got 159 still. You've got 72, which is at least some. Yes, I've sort of got the hang of control a little bit. Putting on foundation seems to be a good idea in general. I'm trying to do more of that and just try and get myself used to it essentially. It's sort of happening, I think. Right, here we go. These have run out of power, run out of fuel completely, or that one's run out of. In fact, they've all run out of fuel completely. That's why we're having problems. It's actually out of fuel. Let's take half of it from here. Half of it from here. There we go. Like that. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some spaghetti. Even if they're on nice and neatly on a grid, there's still definitely going to be spaghetti. That's definitely unavoidable. Right. Anyway, oh yes, I was in here trying to. No, that's the wrong button. Trying to make some of these things, so that I can make another few assembly machines and then start. Constructors to make more screws and then start feeding them in where they're needed. Okay, that's probably enough. It better be. I've run out of resources again. Yeet. I got my face taken out by an inserter arm. Okay, let's have another one of these bunnies. We'll put you in like that, and press Control. I can slap that in right butted up next to. I said up next to this one. There we go. So you're going to make screws. No, you're going to make iron poles. Sorry, and then you are going to make screws immediately afterwards. And then I'm going to have the joy of spaghetti trying to get the screws from here out into wherever they're needed, which is going to be over here. So what I'll probably do is pull out this belt and have one machine, or maybe even this thing as well, then have one machine feeding, one screw producer feeding one thing and one screwer feeding the other. And just see how the screwing around goes. Right, so belts. Go from there to there. Oh, I need to program these things, don't I? That would help. So you are to make iron rods. You are to make iron screws. Then over here, I need a splittermatron, so let's pull out this. Put down from the organisation, no, from the logistics, we want a splitter. And I want it here. And then, like that. Conveyor belt has an invalid shape, of course it does. How's that an invalid shape? What's wrong with that? I don't know. Try that again. So, a splitter. I know, I should be putting it on the grid. I could do... Oh, no, the grid's not going to work too well here because of where I want the other side to go. But if I put that there, maybe that'll be alright. It's a little bit close on this side. This part is going to be the worry. Can I get a belt from here to here? No. That's ridiculous. Fine. Just stab it with the kettle prod, that'll help. Right. Let's put that down over... Is this the smelter's in the wrong place, actually? That's the problem. But the smelter's there because the mine is there. That's a merger. I don't want a merger. I want a splitter. I'm trying to take that out of my face. Right, put the splitter in down here. Miles away. Because then I can run... That's actually not quite where I meant to put it. But never mind. It'll probably do. I can then run you from there to... Can't have iron plates. Oh my god. Oh no, there's loads of them left in the my remaining storage box over here. Right, got some plates, let's make some belts. Yes, you. There. Two. No, wait, that's wrong. Try it again. There to there. And there to there. Lovely. And despite the yellow warning there, they're not actually clipping or doing anything too horribly encroachable. So I think that's all right. Should allow us to screw a little better. In here, you can have all of those. You know what? You might as well have those. This will completely make it completely impossible to tell whether my improvements have worked, but at least the system will start running a bit while I'm waiting. So now up here, I can take out this splitter and link this and this belt, and then link this to that belt, which it won't let me do because of course it won't. If I delete this... Oh, okay, it's only going to take out that much. That's alright then. You go to there. Yes, it'll let me do that. Excellent. Let's remove that because it's going to look really silly if I don't. Then we can go from there to here. Through the side of that building, but oh well. Sell of it. Right, so we now have a much healthier supply of screws going through there. We don't have any screws coming through over here. Why not? Did I not program you to make screws? I did program you to make screws. Oh, no power, of course. There we go. Power to the machines. So steady stream of rods coming out there, screws being made, yes, and a steady stream of screws coming out. That feels like pretty much. I was going to say pretty much the best I could hope for, and then the gap appeared. But no, I see. So the four of them come out, then there's a little bit of a gap while it produces the next. But that's fine. That should now allow us to build these a little bit more quickly. So if I come and now maybe because I've been prevaricating around with so many other things for so long, maybe just maybe, yes, I finally got the 50 smart platings I needed. I can't even remember what for now. I just remember it was to advance on to the next stage. I think these go in the in the space elevator. Nope, can't destroy that. That's a shame. Let's go over to the space elevator, which is massive. Ludicrously big. Ooh, nuts. Nom 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 nom. So, here you go. Okay, the ceiling seems to be entirely internal. Do I see exciting stuff happening when it does? Was it spinning before? I don't remember. Ooh. Gosh. Well, there goes my there goes those things I spent absolutely ages trying to make. Right, so completing phase 2 is 500 of those, plus 500 and 100 of 2 things that I've never seen before and have absolutely no idea what to do with. So yeah, that's good. Let's go and try and learn a bit more about those things. So if we come in here. What else are we doing at the moment? So we've unlocked tier 3 and we've unlocked tier 4. So coal power, nice. Vehicular transport, awesome. Tractor and truck stations. Interesting. Basic steel production and improved melee combat. The Xenobasher would be quite useful, I have to say. And most of that is sort of attainable stuff. I mean, I've probably got 1500 of the wire. I've got 200. Obviously, got 200 cable, and the 700 and the 100 reinforced plating is not impossible. Hand slots. Okay, that'd be handy. That'd also be somewhat handy. Coal power, though, I think is probably my highest priority at the moment. But that's quite expensive. So it's going to require lots of cable. That's not a problem. Another 50. Oh, it's 50 rotors. Those are less bad. And 150 iron plates. So yeah, I think this one is definitely a thing to work for, because just having coal would be having coal power would be incredibly useful. So I can stop faffing around with this biomatter, which just take all of my time and more than all of my patience. That said, let's see how much. Let's put some more in the machines while I'm over here. Excuse me. There we go. That's more like it. Solid biofuel. So we've got a load of that. Is this then for empty? It is. How are you getting on? Right, so we're going to need to switch you back over to wood, and then put all the wood from here and here. At least I've got some biomass pellets now. Sorry, it's a solid biofuel. Not a huge amount of it. Presumably there's still a decent amount of biofuel left in up here. Yeah, there is. At least that's good news. So I can go around and fill up all of my biofuel burners. So I'm going to start down here, because these are the ones that I didn't put very much in before. So I put some in there, fill that one up. Some in here, fill that one up. Fill this one up. Well, not actually fill it up. Oh, I've got a load more leaves I could have put into the processor aeromatron before I switched back over to wood. Never mind. Wood lasts a lot longer, so I'll just chuck these leaves in here and forget about them. Because yeah, this is just sort of flowing the wood in faster than it can turn it into biomass, I think. It had filled up before anyway. Maybe I dumped a load in out of my inventory and actually just used the stuff as quick as it comes in. Anyway, I kind of don't care. Am I using my spare machine for anything at the moment? Where is my spare assembly machine? Here it is. I could use this actually to convert the leaves into. Oh, I can't be bothered. I don't think it's worth it. How far did this get with producing a token, a coupon? Less than 20%. All right, I don't think it's worth it because as previously mentioned, it uses royalty power. So my current objective is to make is to get coal power going, which means I need the reinforced iron plates and I need rotors. So I need to go off and stop the machinery making the next things on beyond the rotor, turning the rotors into things I don't want them to be turned into. So I'm going to go all the way down here. This machine here, that's a power pole. This machine here is taking in reinforced iron plates and rotors and turning them into smart plating, and I don't want it to do that because at the moment I want the rotors and I want the reinforced plates for other purposes. So we'll let those just all sort of back up as they make them, and then they'll start to be stockpiled in the warehouses. In the meantime, let's grab out those 66 iron plates and that one rotor because that's a start. And then we'll just let the system run, and I can go over and just claim stuff from it later. In the meantime, over here we have this iron going in to be turned into iron plates. Interestingly, even though these two machines are doing exactly the same thing, one of them has more iron than it knows what to do with, and the other one seems to have a shortage of it. Let's grab some off here. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I was told about that last time and I forgot about it. Let's put that in here. Oh, is it because this is still... No, it is actually making them. Oh, it's because this has built up 100 in its inventory. And this one hasn't. But it is running absolutely fine. It's 94, 93, 94, 93. Yeah, okay. So they are both getting the iron ingots in as fast as they're using them. So I think that is absolutely fine. I don't need to worry about any shortages over there. Yeah, let's go and select that milestone because, as you say, it would be nice to be being told what I need to do in order to get it. Tier 3, coal power, select milestone, and then I can just chuck this stuff in here as well, like that. Which I'm going to regret because you can't take it back out again, and at some point I'm going to want some of those plates. But never mind. What's the other thing? Oh, rotors. I want one of them. Let's go and get some more cable because I have oodles of that. So I can satisfy one of the requirements anyway, like that. And now it's just waiting for the machines to make all the rest of it. The automation is running, but kind of slowly. I guess what I should be doing is I should be treating this the way I would Factorio and going out and looking at where the problem areas are, where are my shortages, what's limiting my production, and then trying to produce more machines to do whatever it is that we're short of. So over here, for example, we can see we've got the reinforced plates are coming out, albeit rather slowly, and they're slow because this machine is slow, to be quite honest with you. The screws are... Oh no, they're not. The screws aren't coming in quite quickly enough, so we're still not screwing fast enough. Yeah, we could do with another half machine making screws in order to keep this one satisfied. Because this always gets up to 8. This gets up to 8 in the time it's while it's building the previous one. Like that. So that's slowing that down a little bit. So we could do with the screws being made a bit quicker. The screws are flooding through here as fast as they possibly can, so presumably we've got exactly the same problem over here. But this is a lot of screws to make a rotor. I mean, I don't know if that's fair or not, but it seems to be a lot. Yeah, this needs to be about twice as quick over here. So I guess that means I need this sort of system over here. But again, how are we doing for rods? I mean, are we building up a backlog? Yeah, the rods are coming. So the rods are coming through. We're building up a stockpile of those. Are they being made? So we're taking in 15 to make 15 per minute. Okay. Here, we're taking in 10 per minute. So I can't run 2 machines off one rodder. I can't do two screwers off one rodder, if you'll pardon the expression. I'd need 3 machines making the rods in order to feed 2 machines making screws. Now, I mean, that is possible. That's a chainsaw. I could put in another 2 machines over here making the rods. I could have another. I could put in another smelter. These are all things I can certainly do. Yeah, because 1 smelter seems to be enough for 2 rod machines. So if I put in, if I move this smelter out of the way and put it, so I can move this so I can get in 2 smelters off this one mine, then I can have 4 machines making rods. One of them goes down that way to make whatever that one's making. I think that goes to a different screw machine. And I could have three machines over here making. Yeah, let's work on. Let's make a start on that. So I'm just going to build up the extra machines first. So I want 2 more of these and 1 more of those, and then we can go from there. So that means I want to start off with quite a lot more foundation. Behave yourself. There we go. Can I do this in 2 dimensions? No, I can't. There. And I'll put in a 3rd one because I can. Right, and then I don't have any reinforced iron plates. So in order to make, as is always the way, in order to make more reinforced iron plates, I need to get some reinforced iron plates. But there should be some in here by now. 11. It's not none. That's a good start. It takes 2, so that's not too bad. So now we need more machines making the rods along here. So let's line these up as best as I can. Yeah, so 1 goes. Oh, is that a? Yeah, that is the right place. 1, 2. Did I put that in the wrong? I did put that in the wrong place. So. Try again. Let's do it again, but with less fail this time. There we go. Put that there. Nice. I'm going to need to put a. If I put 1 merger and then 1 splitter, I'm worried about throughput. I could put. I could have one of these go to 1 belt go to 1 machine, or to a merger to 1 machine, one go to a merger to the other machine, and then have this one go into the splitter and then the merger. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. So I'll put in a splitter here. That, and then mergers over here. There we go, merger. I got a keyboard shortcut right. Go me. Right, and I'd like to line that up with that one and ideally that one as well. Yeah, like that. There we go. And then I'll put another one of those in over here before the next one of these, before one of these machines. Then I can put in another constructor over here and line you up with that. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. You lined up? I honestly can't tell. I'm too close. I should go up my tower again. That would help. You're the wrong way round as well, which doesn't help. Yeah, so that can go there. Yeah, that's lined up nicely. So the way this will work is I'll put a belt from there to there, there to there, there to there. No. There to there. And then I'll mirror that over on this side as well for this machine, but I won't pull it up just yet because there's no need to. So you're going to be screws, your iron rods, and your iron rods. Lovely. But before any of this will work, I need to make another 2. What are you? You're a smelter. Okay, that's quite cheap actually. I'm okay with that. So I think I'm going to put these in over here, maybe. Yeah, if I put that there. And let's put another one in as well for future proofing. It's not snapping particularly well to the other one, but never mind, it's close enough. Put that in there. And then I can pull up this. In fact, I can put this, 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 this. Just redo all of this stuff because it's nasty. I'd like another one of these over here. Maybe I do want to rotate this one around. Oh, there's not enough space for all this stuff. Really. Endless problem of not enough space. So I need a splitter in here. Depending on, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Which one you're talking about, Shons? The pair of smelters I put in earlier. Yes, I did try and line those. I did try and use the. I did press Control to line them up, and it didn't work. This is trying to be put in up in the air somewhere, which is a little bit weird. But I guess I don't, and it also won't put it there. So I guess we're going to put it down manually and try and get it in a sensible place like that. Or, no, we're not. Alright, okay. None of this works. It's all awful. Awful, awful, awful. Awful, awful, awful. Right, start again. So, I want a miner. It's a Mark 1 miner, which is a shame, but... Okay, so that's how I had it before. What if I flip it round 180 degrees? But then it won't fit with those smelters I just put down. There. Let's put the miner back in. We'll put it in this way round this time. Then I'm going to put in a splitter over here. I'm glad it's easy. I'm glad it's very relatively easy to pull buildings up and replace them, because otherwise that would make it even more ridiculously frustrating. So I'll put this splitter in here, I think. Belt. Belt, belt, belt. And then I can put down another smelter over here. It's a bit crap putting it over and on sort of on the opposite side like this, but I've kind of backed myself into a bit of a corner, I think. As is traditional in this sort of game. When you don't really know what you're doing. No, I've done it the wrong way around. So that goes into there. Going through the middle of two pylons, but never mind. Deal with it. Yeah, and I now need power for everything, so let's run power from... Oh, it's got 4 in it already. You to you, you to you. Okay, you to you, there we go. Like that. So that's got those up and running now. So we should have the iron ore coming out any moment now. Yes, there it is. I think that's just the drill work. Yeah, here comes the iron ore. Excellent. Then I also need power. Yeah, let's take you, put in a pylon over here because why not? And then link that one to there. Having to link up every single pylon by hand is a weird feeling. Right, on the output of these, over here, we now need to have a splitter. So that goes in somewhere around here, anywhere it'll go. How about here? Is that acceptable? No, it's not acceptable. I didn't press control that time actually. Let's try it again with some more control. Splitter. Now, if you want to do that, it just jumps up in the air and then doesn't fit with anything. So put it down there. It's going to be in. So that might work. Let's try that. I think coming up there is going to be too steep. Yeah, it is. It's much too steep. What about over here? That was just too weird. I feel like I've built myself into a corner. Oh, actually, that needs to come up to here. I think. Yes. And then... I need to get a belt into there somehow. Which is not going to happen, is it? Bring it out to here. Bring it out to here. And no, stay down now. Good luck. This is not working. I've not left remotely enough space here. I guess what I'll do is pull that up. Pull that up. No, not that. Oh, phooey. More careful when I'm dismantling things. On the plus side, I now have loads of space, but I need to get a assembly machine back in there. So we'll put a splitter, and it's for this machine and the machine that was there. I could put it. Thing is, one of my choices, I could put it over here like this. But then, again, I still have problems with that. Put it here. Except it won't let me. Put it here, but it'd be too close to the assembly machine. Although there is some slack in the belt there. Yeah, all right, let's do that. Let's put this as far up this way as I can, like that. Then it's easy to get that belt from there into... It's the wrong way round. Welcome to How Not to Play Satisfactory. Right, splitter. Goes here. Points that way. Belt goes here to here. Belt goes here to here. Machine goes. Belt disappears. Machine goes in here somewhere. Come on. Please fit. Okay, machine goes there. With more belts going like that. And like... This is getting ridiculous. Right, let's try that again. We'll line it up with this machine this time. I mean, I know it's my fault for not building some of the things that... because there isn't really room for the smelter either. The smelter barely fits. Right around, I think it is. Yes, it is. Right, so that now hopefully will allow that to go in there. That to go in there. I think I've done it. That's there. Right. There we go. Thank goodness for that. Now I just need to program everything. because you haven't been making iron the whole time we've been playing with this. Right, so that does that, and then this one is going to be making the iron rods, I'm fairly sure, because over here we're making the screws. Right, yes, good. I'm going to need to pull this machine up in a couple of seconds, but never mind. That's just going to give me a little bit more space. Oh, interestingly, this machine has been making screws the whole time because there was enough iron ingots or iron rods back in the system for it to just carry on running merrily. That's quite impressive. I've configured that one already. So now, next thing over here is to configure the smelter over here. This smelter is an iron smelter as well, and we need another splitter in over here. This one's going to be much easier. You can go about. You can go on the floor. I said on the floor, not in the floor. You know what? I'm going to put in another piece of foundation because I think that'll make this easier to set up. So let's put in another piece of foundation there, like that. Then I can actually put the splitter on here, and things will be a lot less terrible. So I put the splitter here. The splitters are huge. I don't know why that splitter is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Anyway. That runs into there. That runs into there. And that one runs into there. Boom. That was so much easier than the other one because I had because I had a little bit more space to play with. So these are then going to start making the iron sticks once they're filled up. In theory. Why are you not running? Oh, no power. Okay. Fair enough. I can't complain. Well, I can complain about that, but it won't do any good. One of these in here. And then, I guess another one. Yeah, and then probably, yes, another one. And then power from you to you, you to you to what? No. You to you. Have you got power? Yes, you have. Oh, yes, of course, that's the one that's already there. Right, so there we go. Now we've got the sticks coming out there. We've got sticks coming out there. They're going into this splitter, and that's feeding them all. At the moment, they're all being fed into. So we've got the two machines over here that are both producing the iron sticks. Those are both going into the splitter, and then both into the merger, which feeds them into this machine to make screws. So we've got a supply of screws, presumably, building up in this machine. So that's good. Then over here, I need to do a little bit of rebuilding because I need to allow space for this machine, this merger, this splitter, to go into a merger over here to allow it into this machine. So I pull this up and this up. Then I can do another one of these over here. That way round. Okay, that's as close as it's going to let me put it. Probably because this machine is extra far out. Oh, there's a belt there. I don't know whether I trust this game to automatically reattach belts in a situation like that, so I'm doing it manually. And then over here, which way around you're that? Yes, that way around. Just put you in close up as we can. Is it lined up? That must be. That's lined up. Yeah. It's left a bit of a gap, but I actually don't care at this stage. Run that through there. Why are you not running? You don't have any iron ingots coming in. Why do you not have any iron ingots coming in? What's this? Oh no, it's not got power. Okay. Oh yes, because I moved stuff around. That's fine. Fair enough. That one doesn't have power either because it's new. And okay, you've got. There we go. And you are supposed to be making screws. And you are supposed to be feeding the screws out, presumably into that bay over there. I was going to say I just want to straight up merge the screws coming out of both of these machines. But then there's these ones as well. I don't think I can do a... With the belts I've got, I don't think I can do a 3-to-2 merge. I'm just going to have to put in a merger over here and feed them all into one machine. So we're putting a conveyor merger here. And then I can run belt there to there and there to there and there to there. Nice. That might actually be slightly more than a full belt of screws going through, but at least it will be a definitely full belt of screws, which is more than we had before. So it might be time to go off and learn about making faster faster belts. Right. So after all that, let's go and climb the tower and have a look at what I've done. Split all 3 to make 6 and recombine. Yeah, you're probably right. So after all that, I've got those 3 machines over there feeding to 2 machines here to make to make screws at the rate that 2 machines can make them at, which is unfortunately slightly more than fits on a belt. As you can see here, that belt that's got coming from just a single screw machine, which sounds very wrong, is running slightly faster than is slightly more than half full. So which is why both of those are stopping occasionally. However, that does at least mean we're building up a little bit of a buffer of screws in these machines over here, which means if I need screws, I can go over and grab them from those. That's then over here we've still got the old system where it's making the rods, putting them into a warehouse, making them into screws, putting them into a warehouse, and then feeding them out down here to be made into whatever this is making. Are you making the? Yeah, this is making this. Oh, yes, this is making the rotors, which are then going into here. So we've got at least some rotors in this warehouse, and then we're making the reinforced plates here. So we've got a steady stream of screws going in here and plates, and this is going to be making the reinforced plates. Yeah, you might be right that if I've got 2/3 of a belt there, 2/3 of a belt there, and 2/3 of a belt there. So I need to, as you say, split each one and then merge them in 3s. That's not unmanageable, actually. I could probably do that. Let's see how we're getting on with making things. 65 reinforced plates. That's not very many. Oh, plus a handful on the belt here, but basically 65. And 30 rotors. I've not used the item lift thing at all, actually. No, I've not felt the... Can I run through the middle of this assembly machine? No, that's probably for the best. No, I haven't had any real... I haven't really gone particularly 3D. Fastest belt in Satisfactory is as fast as the slowest belt in Factorio. Yeah, but the thing is, games like Satisfactory and what's the other one? Foundry, all these sort of games, you tend to get through much lower quantities of stuff than you do at Factorio. So Factorio will tell you to go off and make 10,000 go off and make 500, 1,000, 10,000 research packs. This game has told me to go off and make a few hundred reinforced iron plates, and that seems like quite a lot. So it's not quite as bad as it seems. But yeah, this is all a bit screwy. The answer, I think we're, whoever it was who said it, yes, Tristan, in fact, was probably right in that the best way to do this is going to be split that one, split this one, probably remove the warehouse and this tree that's growing out the side of it, and then have 2 3-way mergers. So let's do that. Let's just demolish everything I've just built. Well, not everything. Quite a lot of what I did was correct. I'm just pushing the problems further and further up the wazoo. And the nice thing is, all these machines will carry on making screws and storing them in their own personal buffers while I'm faffing around with this. Can you not? Can you not? Oh, I've not got any fuel. All right, let's go. No, let's not go and check on the fuel because I want to get this up and working. I've broken it temporarily, so I'd like to fix this again. So we want to have a splitter here, like that. Is that too close? No, spot on. Awesome. The snapping system works. A splitter here. And a splitter here. And then I want to have a merger here. Merger, she wrote. Yeah, merger goes here. Is that too close? I don't know. I don't like that. It worries me. It makes me think I'm not going to be able to do that. So that's as close as it can go. So that's one space away, and therefore where it can actually work. So that's going to bring in. I did put that. Please don't put that right around. Yeah, looks like. Yes, I did. So let's hook that one up first before things go silly. So we're going to take. Actually, no. Wait. We don't. I don't need this many mergers. I don't know, or this many things, because each of these counts as two. Hang on. So each of these is splitting off 3, and then feeding them down into 2. So if I take, so this each one of these needs to have 3 inputs from it, but if this has 2 outputs, then. Yeah, so I need all of the output from this one and half of the output of this one. Yeah, I don't need this much stuff. This is all wrong. Right, so get rid of that and that. And now I put in a merger here that takes, so that goes there, and I take all of the output from this machine and half of the output from this machine and merge them. And so I don't also don't need this one. Right, let's wire one of these up. So belt goes into there. All of the stuff goes in from that one. Half of the stuff from this one. And then this goes out to join onto no. Comes out from there to join onto there. So that's 1.5. Then over here we have everything from this one, and the other half from this one. Yeah, it doesn't need to be a 3-to-2. It's not. Yeah, I'm not trying to balance. I'm trying to share it out proportionally, because I don't seem to have any problems with inputs. It's only with the it's throughput. That's the problem. So there we go, and that goes in over there. Right, yeah, that's much easier, much more sensible. But yeah, as you say, Tristan, it's not. Yes, it's not a. Yeah, it's not a true balancer. I'll put this one in. There we go. It's not a true balancer, but it is going to provide the an even split on the. It's going to provide 2 solid belts over here from all of this, because yeah, on the inputs we've got it all neatly balanced. It's all coming out of that one mining drill there, that's then going into the 2 into the various smelteries and things. So yeah, this should be absolutely fine. Now at the moment it is clearly absolutely fine, but that's because there's a backlog of 222 packs of screws in this machine. So we'll just leave that to run. In theory, that shouldn't go down, of course. Well, right, now let's go over and get some fuel, and then I'll come back and see how the production of the actual end product is getting on, because then I can clear up some of this foliage around here. Well, the foliage I can clean up as it just by hand, but the trees are made of hardier stuff, namely wood. Okay, fueling area, where are you? Fueling area is somewhere over here. Yes, here we go. What are you working on at the moment? You're working with wood, but you've run out of wood. Have I got wood? If you pardon the expression. No, I have insufficient wood. So let's go back over to leaves and do that. Is there any... Did I leave any... Did I leave anything over here? Yes. That's not how this game works. You need to take it out of your... You can't just grab something and hold it in your hand and then put it in another machine. This is not Factorio. There we go. So we've got almost 200 leaves in there. So now we should have a load of biofuel in here. We have got loads of biofuel. Right, let's go and spread the love. So actually, it's only down to 81. That's not too bad. These machines are not. That one's down to 20. That is fairly bad. Am I gonna? Question is, have I got to the point where I've got enough biofuel to go around and completely fuel up all of the generators and then still have a bit left for my chainsaw? It's looking promising so far, actually. But yes, I am, because I'm down to only one more machine. I was going to say I'm down to 2 machines and I have 2 stacks. But there we go. Yeah, I've got plenty, and I've got some more petals, some flower petals as well. But now, I can go and demonstrate my displeasure to the various trees that are in the way. Meanwhile, let's put some petals in here and some nuts. Right, I think all the rest of the stuff I'm carrying is useful. Oh yeah, and I've already done the milestone thing, so I need another almost 100 reinforced plates. I need the full 50 rotors. And that's it for this for coal power. Nice. I might actually be able to. I might be able to get. Well, I was going to say I might be able to get a coal smelting coal power, coal power. Can't chop this tree down. I might be able to get a coal power system up and running before the end of the stream if I really push. So what have we got in here? We've got 42 out of the 50 we need. That's the point where it's worth coming along here and going, please sir, can I have some more? Is it eat? Eat, yes it is. 49, there we go, because there's already one in the machine. And over here we have 91, nice. Right, so that is enough to research, I'm not trapped. That is enough to research coal power, lovely. Those massive gliding bird, weird alien dinosaur bird squid things are, well, are weird. I am aware that's a bit of a tautology. Shush. And it's some sort of weird squid bird. No doubt at some point, once I get a gun, I'll be expected to shoot one of those down for its DNA. So far, I think I've only killed things that have attacked me first. And trees. But, you know, trees are evil. We all know that. Right. Have some of that. Have some of that. Hit the big red button. Go out and watch the thing take off.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Okay, so I need water now. Well, there's a patch of water over there. That might be useful. Hello, Sophia. That was me finishing a research. When you finish research, things fly away. There's a question mark here. Oh, I think I might just put that in myself when I was fiddling with things. There's an explosion over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was fiddling with these things and then didn't work out how to get rid of them. So that looks like water. I've forgotten how to scan because it's been so long. V looks like a scanny thing. Ah, there we go, yes. So I want to scan. Ooh, I can scan for sulfur as well now. I think I must have missed that happening. Right, find me some coal. Ping. Do those pings appear on the map? They do. Nice. Okay, so the patch of coal over there, but there's no water anywhere near it. And the game did advise me fairly strongly to go out and make sure there was water near my coal facilities. So I think I'm going to have to go over to... This is the only water that I know about so far. So I guess I'll head over this way and then do another scan, because I suspect there's a range limit on the scanner. So that's this way. And then I'll need to run an infinitely long power cable back over here as well, I guess, to keep everything running. But let's go over and do a little bit of a recce first and work out what's going on, and then whether there are going to be any nasties I need to boop with my shock prod. I feel like I probably should be collecting more leaves on the way out, just because. I mean, I know the plan is do this in order to get some more get better power generation up and running, but I'm probably going to need to burn at least some more leaves in order to get my. Oh, there's an angry pig down there. Of course there is. Oh dear, it spotted me. Maybe I should build another tower to hide from it. And ooh, there's an interesting rock over there. I should go and investigate that. Remind me to go and investigate it when I forget, because I probably will. Where am I? Okay, I'm way too far to this direction. Can I get to the interesting rock without alerting the angry pig? Ooh, nuts. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, that's a possibility. I could mark the rock. But I think I'm nearly at it now. It's around here somewhere. Here it is. What are you? A blue power slug. Okay, I shall collect a blue power slug. Just what I always wanted.
This semi-slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings which could potentially be retrofitted into Fixit technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Semi-slug, you say? Well, I'm glad it's not a full slug. Oh, that's a different creature. I don't know how tough those are. Do you ever feel like you're leaving the safe starting area and moving into more dangerous territory? And by you, I mean me. Is it still chasing me? Yikes! It's spitting exploding red balls at me. I don't fancy that. Let's run through a narrow gap between some rocks and see if that throws it off. So where is this water that I'm supposed to be out finding? Oh, there's an angry pig there. I think they'll fight with the other angry aliens I found. Nope. Stop it. Damn boy. That's good advice, Shoms. I'll check it out once I have a moment to myself. I don't play factory games for the combat. Can you tell? Right, where am I? Okay, it's just over there. Stop pressing F. Stop pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. Hurrah! Water! And another angry pig. Ow. It turned around quicker than I was expecting it to. That's what charged backwards, I'm not quite sure. Right, where was that pond? Here's the pond. Right, so the reason I came out here was to do this. Ping. Is that one again? That same patch. Oh. Okay, so there's a load up there. That's... Well, on the plus side, I was wondering if it was able to scan outside the area I've already explored, and there's a huge amount of coal over there. Hey, some of these say temp on them. Does that mean they get used up? There's one over there. Maybe I think my best bet at this point might be to go over to this coal patch and see if there's any water around here, because this pond is useless. That's going a bit too far out into the wilderness, and the enemies do seem to be getting tougher as the further I go from the starting area. So let's head this way. Run away from anything I might encounter. Kill a chicken. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, I was hoping there'd be a pickup for that. Oh, I just killed it for no reason. Now I feel cruel. It was over here somewhere. Let's do the scan again. Ping. So there's this one. And then there's these ones. And then there's this one. So this one is, yeah, this one's definitely closer to my base area. I am indeed apparently a monster. Either that or a carnivore. I was going to say or either that or a carnivore, but I don't get the option. I don't seem to have got the option to eat it. At least killing the little pig, the angry pig things, I can claim self-defense. And also I do get some loot from them. But yeah, I was just slightly disappointed that I didn't get some sort of egg from the chicken. Ow. Oh, I didn't mark it on the map. I don't know how to. Oh, like this. None of those are really coal, are they, to be fair? Let's use that one. It doesn't give me a notification-y thing on the compass, sadly. Oh dear. I don't like the look of that green smoke. I'm going to go round that. I suspect it's not going to be very good for me. I'll skirt round the bottom of the end of this. I'm not safe. Can I start playing X-Wing? Trying to deal with a TIE fighter circling around. And stay down. Right, alright, let's have another look at the map. Marker, remove. Rock, marker. Nope, that hasn't appeared either. Combat robots would be nice. To be honest, just a machine gun would be quite nice. Hell, even a pistol. I'd take a pistol. Because they don't seem to be that tough. Zapping them 2 or 3 times with a shock prod takes them out, but... but hitting them with a shock prod when they're running around and trying to gore you is a bit of a pain in the proverbial. More green smoke over there. Okay, I'm heading in about the right direction. It's just round here and a bit round to the right. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have a look in a second. I'll have another look at the map in a second. Water seems to be surprisingly hard to find. I don't know what I'm really basing how difficult I expect finding water to be on, but I'm having more trouble finding it than I would expect to, based on worlds. Especially given how lush and green this place is. You'd think that would mean there'd be loads of free water around, just sort of helping the plants grow and stuff like that. So I can do new map marker here. Marker size on map. Marker view distance on compass. Aha! So set that to medium. And give it an icon. There isn't quite the really particularly. None of these icons are particularly. I know it's an engineer, but I'm going to pretend it's a miner. There we go. I also probably should have rescanned first before I did that. But I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, it's down there. Okay. Remove marker. Remove stamp. New marker. Goes there. Medium. Cool. Oh, there's a load more over there as well. I don't think I need to highlight it. Yeah, just up here. Yeah, so there's those a kilometre and a half way that way. And then there's... Wait, what? Am I so close to... What? Show me do it again. Oh, it's used the home icon even though I've told it to use a different one. Maybe I didn't okay it properly. So, coal is somewhere around here. Yeet. I think I've remembered how to fight these things, and apparently the answer is push them off a cliff. I'll take that, I guess. It's a kind of victory, even if there's about a dozen more than this. Is my inventory full? I think my inventory. What's that? Sam ore. Ow.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Well, that's emphatic. Does my contract also compel me to fight this pig thing? Inventory. So I've just completely filled up on leaves and now have no room for dessert. Can I put leaves on my legs? No. What can I drop stuff like iron ore? Yes, there's a bin down there. What is Sam ore? Oh, I see. It's I'm mining some of it up. Oh no, I've mined it all. That was a weird ore. Right, so it's 35 meters that way. Basically, it's up on top of this spire, and I can't get up there, isn't it? Yeah. So the coal I spent all that time trying to get over to and dealing with the monsters in the region is up on top of there, and so therefore I can't get to it. Right. Okay. Why do you need? I wonder why you need water for coal.
Harvest.
Pardon? Right, so and there is a little bit of water here as well, just over here. Yeah, there's a little bit of water. So if I could,
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
what's it telling me to harvest? I thought it was that thing that it wanted me to harvest, and I did. There's also this bacon tree. Oh, it's actually called a bacon tree. Well, bacon agaric. Agaric? Something like that. We've got the blue power slug. I don't want to chuck that. I don't want to chuck fuel, really. Iron ingot. I don't need those. Oh, is there a bridge going from the adjacent one? Okay, let's have a look at that. I'll take the bacon as well. Bacon cream. Like a ham bush. Yeah, so I think you're right. There's a bridge going over, but there's also these bitey insects from that pod thing.
Comply.
I don't know what you're telling me to harvest. It's no use saying comply in that threatening tone of voice. That's not much. That's not much help. I can't get it there. No, I feel like I might need a jetpack to get to that coal. Can't get it that way. Are you going to release more insects? Yes, you are. Yikes, I'm low on health. So this mission coming out to find coal. Oh, the voice refers to the thing in the water. Okay, right. Thank you. I was wondering what it was telling me to pick up, and it was being vague. Yeah, I could chuck out the iron rods, but they're an actual resource. And there's another hostile reindeer that spits red danger goop over there. Okay, I'll go back and look at the investigate the thing in the water in a moment. Nope, there's an edge. Right, I don't think there is a way up there, unfortunately. Thing in the water, that thing in the water. Okay, let's go and grab that. I may need to pop some flies on the way.
Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
It's a work in progress, Mercersphere. Well, okay, I have a work in progress sphere. Let's pause a moment and eat some berries. There we go. Right, okay, so from this exploration, I've filled my inventory up, and I've not found anything particularly useful. I am rather tempted to start just mining up the coal patch that's over here, and see how far I get without water, because it might be that. And I probably don't actually want spoilers for this. I may well be able to just start digging some of it up and start burning it without needing water, and it's just for some of the more advanced processing the water is required. So I think that's probably a sensible starting point. So coming out this way, I haven't found anything useful yet, and it's getting a little bit frustrating just running around the landscape, not getting anything particularly useful. So yeah, let's head back home. I can chuck all these leaves in the bioprocessor. I can stop carrying. I can do some useful research with some of these dead things. Yeah, that's also true. I could just make a really long belt over to the lake, or I could start off by sort of taking some of it over manually by hand. The coal, not the water, obviously. And yeah, there are various options, basically, is what I'm saying. So I think yes, let's investigate the nearby, easy to find and deal with coal patch, and then see what I can do with that, and then yeah, maybe run belts and things or carry some over, or research vehicles. That's another thing I can do. I think it's an honorary mark belt, even if it's not a true mark belt. Yes, I am getting slightly better at dealing with these things. Only slightly, granted, but to the point where I don't feel the need to run off and put up one of my watchtowers to try and get away from them. Ah, home sweet home. Where the pigs don't try to eat your face. Mostly. To be fair, they've not tried to eat my face, they've just tried to smack it off. What's going on? Oh, yes. Alright, over here. We'll put it into here. We'll put all those leaves I was carrying. Oh, it's not as many as I thought, actually. This thing... Yeah, it's warned me that it won't actually do anything interesting yet, so that's fair enough. Thank you for the warning. So I'll just put it in the box with the other things that don't do anything useful. I will go and get rid of all of these metal sticks that I'm carrying around, because, as you say, I might as well... There's no point in carrying them all around, basically. So I'll put them all in here. Hopefully the system I've built up will do something useful with them. Got a load of nuts. I've got a blue power slug, and I've got some bacon trees as well. Can I use those in the mammary? Over here. I've forgotten how to do this. Oh no, that's using this machine over here, actually, isn't it? So we put in the hog remains into here, and we get alien protein out. I remember. I don't know what I do with the bacon. Oh, it's a food. Fair enough. I mean, it is bacon after all. That makes sense. Let's put the spare ore I seem to be holding into here. So SAM ore. This is a work in progress again, so that's another thing that doesn't do anything. The sink shredder is not running because it uses so much power. I thought I'll unplug it until I have something a bit more, until I have a slightly better power supply available. Blues platform. Oh, maybe I do need to put the bacon plants in here. I've got power slugs. I can put one of those in here. Do I put you here? Do. Blue power slug. What else do I do? Yellow power slugs. No, yellow power shards. Sorry. So I need to find some yellow power shards for that. And I need to find blue power. No. Okay, this is all stuff I have. Scannable object power. That sounds interesting. Overclock production. That also sounds interesting. So that requires me to get power shards, which I get one off from doing this, which I get by finding a yellow power shard. Presumably. Okay, I need to go and get some of those steel iron rods back. Hang on, what else did I need? For the power slug research, for the slug scanning, I need cables. I need some screws, and I need some rods. So over here, somewhere out here is the warehouse I just chucked a load of rods into. So I'll take some of those back. One stack is probably more than enough rods. Now, enough screwing around. Is there somewhere I can grab lots of screws from? Yes, probably these machines actually. There we go. That should be enough. I don't remember how many it required, but I don't think it was very many. My base is not laid out very helpfully. Round this way. I'm getting lost in my own base. Maybe I should just move all these machines around, but not right now. Okay, so power slug. We can now do this one. Yes. Ping. Right, analysis of slug is complete. Please, so I can now scan for slugs. Lovely. So I can't do that one, and I can't do that one. I don't have the things for those. Sulfur. I've done the initial sulfur research. This requires 50 sulfur and 25 coal, which I can't do yet. 25 coal. That I have a little bit of sulfur, but I'm not sure I can do it yet. Dynamite. Not a chance at the moment. No, that's a bit out of reach as well. Nutrients. So yes, I've now got some bacon trees. So we'll do that. I don't know how useful that is, given that I've got the all of these joining up down here, and those extra things, the cubes. I think I can make the cubes. The pipes, I'm not so sure about. That might be a thing. Actually, that might be a thing I unlocked with the mining. Actually, come to think of it. Let's find out. So yeah, modular frames I can make. those pipe-like things I don't seem to have yet. So that's a later on thing. Okay, so I need a blue power slug in order to make a power shard. So I can't do that yet unless I find another power slug. Reminds me of the hyperspace slug things from Sanderson's non-Cosmere books. I forget what they were called, but yeah, the other ones. Skyward series. That had doom slugs. Right, so I think that's all of the MAM research I can do at the moment. Until I find whatever that yellow shard power thing is. Oh no, I can scan. That was the other thing I could do. So yeah, I can scan for... Oh. That's disappointing. I thought it was going to let me scan for something different. The power slugs did this one. Yeah, oh... I don't know. Maybe that doesn't mean I can scan for them. However, we have found some sulfur patches, which is nice, and there's one over there near that distant coal patch. So it is okay. It's 20 to 11. So I think I've still got time to go off and start investigating that that nearby coal patch and see what I can do. So in order to do that, I need to make. No, it wasn't here. It was over here. I'll probably need to make another drill. So let's come in here and make a portable miner. Made here. I could make an object scanner, but I don't think there's any point. Oops, stop making miners. I didn't mean to make quite so many of those. Objectionable scanners. I've got an object scanner. I don't think there's any reason to make another one of them. I don't know what the beacon does. Let's make one. Well, apparently two. Oh, and I can make a Xeno Zapper. That's very worth having. So now, if I go into here, I can take out the bugs, put in the so I have the beacon. Oh, here's the thing that's going to be removed. Never mind then. A beacon will go into the no, not beacon. Where's my Xeno? There's my Xeno Zapper. Oh, I've just built the same one again. Oh, fail. Let's go and put these unnecessary things into this box, into the box of shame over here, because I thought I'd researched a better Xeno Zapper, but I don't think I had. I think it's the I think that's something I will get at some point here, but Xeno Basher. But I need to get all of this stuff first, which is currently being made, but you know it takes a while. In fact, actually 100 reinforced iron plates. I might have that by now. And it would be nice to be able to one-shot those angry piggies. Bounce, 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 bounce. Yes! Got 100 of those. Nice. And then it was large quantities of cable, but cable I have in large quantities at the other end of the construction area. Wire and cable, I think. But again, lots and lots of both of those in the warehouse. This warehouse. The very, very full warehouse, in fact. Let's see if that's enough. Okay, so over here, tier 3, I would like to have improved melee combat. Yes, very much so. And a stack of that, and a stack of that. And hit the big red button. Right, so
milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot, and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
So is that a build it over here? Yes, it is. Xeno Basher. Oh, but it takes 5 of those and 2 of the normal zappers. I can make some modular frames though, so let's. I think I had the necessaries. Yes, there we go. So I can make 5 of these. It's going to take a little while. But only a little while. Oh, and it makes 2 at a time as well. That's even handier. There we go. And then more wire, I think. Is it wire or cable? I forget. Let's take one of each. Oh, and another Xeno Zapper. So actually, it's a good thing I accidentally made that extra Xeno Zapper, because now I'm going to go and use it to make a Xeno Basher, which is very useful. What do you mean can't afford? Oh, it's in my hands, therefore I can't use it to... There we go. Right, so now I can make one. Right, I now have a Xeno Basher. So let's... And an additional space in my hands. So I now have a third... I've grown a third hand from doing that research, which means I can put some berries in it, I suppose. So now... Zoom. Zoom. Wow. It's got a little spanner hanging off it as well, in case I need to adjust it. Lovely. That's quite vicious feeling. I'll walk around with berries in my hand instead. Okay, Shoms. Yeah, thanks for joining. Well, I'll be back on Mumble. What's the next day? What day is it today? It's Tuesday today, so I should be back on Thursday when we should be playing. We should be carrying on with some Factorio. So I don't know if you, I feel that most people who come onto my channel are familiar with my Factorio streams because that is sort of the big one that I do. But if you're not, then it's a good one to come along to. We tend to get a few more people along there, so the chat's a little bit more active, and yeah, it's good. It's always good fun. So hopefully we'll see you then. Right, let's find that coal. So Factorio, it's this sort of game you might have heard of. I think it's basically a rip-off of Satisfactory. It feels fairly similar anyway. Maybe that coal isn't quite as accessible as I thought it was. It's like 126 meters away over that way. In fact, that's probably it there. Do I need to build a bridge out there? I think I might. I mean, I think I can now. I can build foundations across the chasm. That's kind of cool. Or maybe I continue my maybe I continue this thing outwards. Right, let's do the scan again. Find it on the map, and then look on the map. And go there. It is, and put a map marker down on it, like that. None of these are very coal. None of these are very coal either. Guess I'll have to use that one. Right, so if I head out along... So my thought is, if I can extend this out to it, then I can continue this bridge out and then drop down an elevator. I won't be able to go up and down it, but the coal will. Now there are some wee beasties over there, but I've made a new anti-wee beastie stick, so that might make things a little bit safer. But yeah, I could continue this platform out quite a long way further. So let's do some more foundations. All the way out over here. Right, so yeah, this is more or less above the coal. I don't want to jump off because I'll probably hurt myself and I'll probably get eaten by the wee beasties. But I think if I go around there once on foot, I can then start trying to make some sort of ramp that will allow me to get back up again. What's my... No, that's the wrong button. I've got a lot of iron, and I think making foundation and associated stuff is iron and concrete. And I've got quite a lot. Let's get some more concrete before I go. Could I jump to a guard tower? Yeah, putting a guard tower up down there is a good idea. I mean, I've no idea whether how tall a lookout tower is, but I've got plenty of stuff for making those as well. So let's get some more concrete, and then head over there, put up a guard tower, fight the demons, and see how we get on. Give me a concrete. There we go. I probably should be putting that into a warehouse, but I don't tend to need concrete in particularly large quantities, so it just hasn't felt necessary. Right. What's the way over? Not like that. You can just getting down here is difficult. Okay, I think I can fall this far without hurting myself very much. Yeah, there we go. I think... Is this the chasm I fell in the last stream? Because I did manage to climb back out of it, and this looks like a bottomless pit. But the chasm I fell in was on the way over to the copper area, so I don't think this is it. All right, let's go and try this on an angry pig. See how effective it is. It doesn't seem to do any more damage, but it has a much higher fire rate, so DPS may well be better. Oh, could I place a guard tower from on the bridge? That's an interesting idea. Ow. Sod. Yeah, so it doesn't do any more damage than the previous generation weapon did, but the fire rate is much higher. Okay, by the looks of this, if I can't get over any, if I need to head this way in order to find a way over. I might have been up from on top of there before I got so rudely nudged off. Yes, this is much more effective than the previous weapon. I approve. I mean, you'd hope, wouldn't you, that when you get an upgrade, it will be better. Right, so I don't think it's so much a way across as just it's easier to get. They're closer here. So this, am I at the? Yeah, this is the point that looks on the map like the way over, and it really isn't. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be going back up there, and yeah, I'll try building a lookout tower from up on the top. See how that goes. And see if I can... Yes, because that's a good point, because you can normally build stuff from quite a long way away. Oh yes, cleave is effective as well. Yeah, because you're right. It's just swing it around wildly and hit everything in the swing radius. Yes, much more effective. I'll drop off some leaves before I go over though, since I've been gathering them up and just idly filling my inventory. Have another 400 leaves. I couldn't leave them alone. I'm not even sorry. What? Does anyone know what the little symbol is on the left-hand side where I've got my berries symbol? There's a 1 out of 3 things by it. Oh, it's the position number in my inventory, in my hand inventory. Got it. I've worked it out. Right. So can I build a lookout? Yes, I can build a lookout tower from here. Can I get closer to the edge without falling off? Yes. Is it still too far to? Just throw all the stuff off the edge. There we go. Right. I reckon I can probably jump onto that. Conveniently, it's auto-saving. Or to look at it the other way around, the drop is rather further than we were expecting. I'm going to save before I do anything. Because if I fall off and can't get back up again, I'm going to feel very silly. Ow. Hello, Gildarth. Welcome back. I'm currently in a high place and kind of scared. Oh yeah, these things shoot at you, don't they? I forgot about that. So I can drop down to here, and I can drop down the ladder. I said drop down the ladder, not like that. Idiot. And then we've got these things. Play some reindeer games. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? Oh, there it is. There's 2 more of them. Okay, that was the one I weakened earlier. Ow! No, don't spit. Bad llama. Reindeer llamas. Ah! Plasma spitter remains. Okay, so that's what... Now we know what those are. And I think we've worked out why they're called that as well. Where's the other one? There we go. So these are an extra things I can feed into the computer-matron. Right, so this is indeed a coal patch. I have a... I should be able to just whack down a... Oh, I was going to say I should just be able to whack down a Mark 1 miner like this. Of course, it's not going to have any power. But, I mean, I'm going to need to get power down here somehow anyway. So, you know, what are you going to do? Don't know why I put it this way around. I really don't. I wonder how high I can get a belt out of this thing. That might be because if I put in a belt that goes up bloomin' miles, then I can climb up it. So I'll put that over to there somewhere, and then up as far as it will, which is apparently not very far. They're in the way. Okay. I'll try not to be in the way. Ah! Like that. That's one way to not be in the way, I guess.
Harvest.
Put that there. Can I then go up even more? No, that's as high as the belt will go. Okay. So let's not bother with that then. Where's the thing you're telling me to have? I kind of don't care at the moment because it was useless last time anyway. Right, where can I build foundation on? And how big is a 4 meter ramp? Goes up 4 meters, so I don't really want to build out of those if I can avoid it. That's going to take forever. Can I build these up in the air? Probably not. Put one over there though. Through all of that. Stop it. Right. Oh, no. Now, more of that. To here. And upwards. Yeah, there we go. This is... I feel like this is kind of working. And now, if I switch over to putting in some walls... Oh, okay. So I can just put in foundations in vertically. That might be different or just as effective. So... Vertical. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, I see. Right, okay. It's a fairly expensive way to build, but okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't think this is the way I want to do this, though. I think what I want to do instead is put in a piece of wall here, like this, and this. And how high is that? That high. Put that there. Then I think I can put another piece of foundation on the other side of that. No, not there. Oh, fallen off. That was okay, I didn't fall very far. Put that there. Oh, don't, just put it there. There's one. I'm having to find my way back up again. Oh yes, up the Probably back up the up the ramp that I'm building at the moment, also known as a belt, which I can't get onto. Oh, come on! Get on the belt. I don't know how I'm going to get power down here. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Actually, no, it's not. I can just run the power down the on these things that I'm running at the moment. That's too steep. Too steep. Alright, I guess I'm going to put in another piece of foundation first, about here. Oh, fell off again.
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
You still haven't told me where this thing is you want me to harvest. Oh yeah, that's definitely not going to work. Alright, I think I'm going too steep. Let's put in several chunks of this. So, get rid of you. And you. And therefore you. If I come up to here, then I can put in a piece of foundation. Foundation there. You know, let's start heading actually back towards the main base. So if I put in the put my next wall on this side, like that. And no foundation. So actually, all right. Let's have a look. What does building a ramp look like? I should try these things rather than just sort of going. Oh, I suspect building a ramp is going to be too much effort. Because actually, I think this might be easier. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh, it's just occurred to me. Presumably, the water is required for generating power because you're producing steam power from the water. It's not just a burner generator. It's what am I trying to say? Oh. It's not. Yeah, it's not just a burner generator. It's a steam turbine. Oh. Oh yeah, yes. I think I have actually discovered that. Let's put that there. Can I put one here and sort of rotate it? Like that. And overlap. If I overlap it a little bit here, it's going to look horrible, but it'll at least allow me to go in the right direction in a straight line. If I now switch over to zoop mode, then I can go from there all the way over there in one go. Yeah, I probably should have done that before with the ramps, to be honest, but oh well. In fact, to be honest, I should have done this right from the start as my way of getting down in the first place. It would have been much quicker and easier, but never mind. Right, there is a ramp that goes. I guess, yeah. For some reason, the way I'm thinking about this game makes me not feel that building these massive ramps is the way to go, when it obviously is how you're supposed to do this sort of thing. I don't know why I didn't just do this in the first place. All of this was nonsense. So let's start this again, but you know, do it properly. If I'm a little bit close here, let's take up one of these pieces and that. And that. And that. Yeah, this is all nonsense. I don't know why I didn't just build a massive ramp in the first place rather than trying to save resources and build some sort of weird belt nonsense that wasn't really going to work. Right. No, not that. That one. 4-meter ramps. No. Yes. Put it in 2, I think. Probably going to be enough. Yeah, and there we go. We're down. That was much, much easier. I don't know why I didn't do this in the first place. Right, let's also pull this up and put it down pointing in a different direction so it's a bit more sensible. This is a production. This is a Mark 1 mining drill, and we wanted to point output in this direction. There we go. And we can now take a belt from there and bring it up to about here. Okay, let's not make it look horrible. Let's put it there. Yeah, that much overlapping clearance is fine because it doesn't look horrible. Also, I'll put in some pylons along here as well. So we'll put a pylon there next to that, and we'll link that to there. And link you to, I guess. How long can you be, if you'll pardon the expression? There. Oh, apparently I can only build pylons on horizontal ground. That sucks.
Comply.
Belts can be this long in one go. Oh yeah, of course, pressing control. Yeah, I'm sort of vaguely aware. You say world grid, it's the grid of other things around. So yeah, I mean it is useful. Not disagreeing there, but yes, you're quite right. I should be pressing control to get things to line up nicely. That corner was a little bit gross, I'll admit. Right, I'll just bring the coal this far for now. That's probably good enough. Well, not it's not good enough, but it's at least got it into the right sort of area. Where are we? Here. Yes, build power poles. Grab that. So tell me invalid name location. Oh no, on this one. So we go from there. Then go to over here somewhere. What is 2? Oh, maybe you don't need to put it on, or always have put them on a horizontal. I was just doing it wrong. Can you now go from here to that one? Can. Awesome sauce. Right, there we go. Now we should have coal. Yes, the drill's running. I can see the drill running from up here. Excellent. Now, I mean, I don't know what to do with the coal that I've got, but we have coal coming through at least. So we've got water extractor as a new thing we can do. We need to find a suitably deep body of water. Alright. Power. We have a coal generator. Burns coal to boil water. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, so this is why it needs water. So this is... I'm not going to say it's useless, because I think there's quite a lot of other stuff, like making gunpowder and various things like that, that will require coal, so... But this might not be all that useful in the long run. Yeah, we've got various pipe parts. Fine. Okay, so yeah, I need to find somewhere where there is... I need to get the coal and the water to the same place. And currently we have the coal coming up here nicely, but I still don't have water anywhere near here as far as I can tell. So I've gone that far. Well, I've gone basically this far with the coal so far. Bringing it all the way over here is not impossible, but is kind of ridiculous. Ditto bringing it up here. So I think the only really sensible thing to do is going to be to find is to be going to go out and probably over to the coal patch over here. String a huge line of pylons over there, and then try and get power over from there. Because this one over here, this is the one that was on top of the weird upside down horseshoe thing that I couldn't get onto the top of. There was one up here that, oh no, maybe there wasn't. I thought there was one around. No, there's water up here. These ones I don't know anything about. They're miles away, and there was some over here as well. That is probably slightly less terrifying to go to. That said, I feel like this is probably going to be I think this is a good place to end the stream. It's been I think it's gone quite well. I've actually started being a little bit more organised with my construction. I've built, as you've seen, I've now started to build on the platform, the foundation over here, which has made putting the buildings together a little bit easier and getting them to line up and have everything just sort of work together a little bit easier. And with this tower, I shall have a view from above. And so that has allowed me to start now making quite a lot of the iron stuff in much larger quantities. I have noticed I've started hardly using the copper. Yeah, I've grabbed out the odd handful of cables to chuck in for various things, but basically the copper is now in much lower demand than the iron. The iron is all of this stuff that's on the scaffolding, on the foundation is just using up the iron and turning it into the rotors, the reinforced plates, and then to an extent the other things over there. Oh, okay, making copper pipes. That's fair enough. It's not a huge amount of iron plate coming through. I hope that's not going to be a problem. I mean, judging by the rate that the screws seem to be going in at the moment, it's not a problem. We have a plentiful supply of it or we have a sufficiency of it coming through to keep the system happy. One of the biggest developments I've got, I feel, might be this stun saber. It's so much more effective at dealing with the angry pigs oh yes, I got the remains of the spitty, the plasma spitter llama reindeer things. Let's go and see if I can do a little bit of science with those before I finish. And I want to have a quick look and see what other researches there are that are available right now, because some of them are probably going to be very tempting. There's one of those giant inflatable things in my base again. Ridiculous creature. Right. So alien organisms. I've now found some of these. How many do I need? I need 6. Oh no, I need 1 to do the research. So let's grab that one as well, because it's there. I don't think that's got me anything new, because all of this is stuff I'd already unlocked by doing the angry pig one. But never mind. I didn't kill the hatcher. I ran away from it, and I haven't discovered stingers yet, and I'm not sure I really want to. Down here nothing in there. I can do nothing in there. I checked earlier, and nothing there either. So the other side of the research is the advancements I can make in here. So jump pads are now eminently affordable because I'm making these rotors in quite large quantities. So that's going to be fairly easy. So I could make jump pads, and that'd be a way to get up and down from the area, from the coal mine. Logistics, this is very worth doing, and actually this is really affordable. None of this is difficult, expensive stuff at all. So that's one I'll definitely grab. In tier 3, vehicles might be quite nice. A tractor, built-in craft bench, nice. And can be automated as well. So potentially that could be used to transport coal from the mine out to the place where it's being turned into electricity. And trucks, again, even better. Oh, the truck will work with the tractor, and it gets me some more inventory slots as well. That's pretty nice. Yeah, jump pads do sound quite dangerous, I have to admit. Oh, they need electricity as well. That's a shame. Steel production. Those are steel pipes and versatile framework. Because versatile frameworks are these things up here that I need 500 of. So that's a steel thing. And yeah, we're going to need. Oh yeah, we're going to need coal in order to make steel, which makes perfect sense. Shop products, sure. Foundry, okay. And then on tier 4 we have advanced steel production. This is not too. Apart from the steel pipes, this is not too difficult. Hypertubes, I've heard of these. Looks a little out of reach at the moment because it requires whatever that is. Encased industrial beams, fine. Yeah, I think all the stuff up here is just obviously going to be a bit out of reach at the moment, really. Oh, okay, steel. Yes. I think I was sort of aware of that because from the coal power we got the pipelines, and as you said, these seem to be. I guess apparently, yeah, you said these are made out of copper. But in steel production we can make steel pipes. So yeah, they seem to be, as it says, for making advanced buildings. So yeah, there's all so there's those. I think vehicular transport is probably the most interesting one out of these, and fairly affordable. It's just these modular frames that we need. I need to set up a machine to make those. And logistics Mark II. That's very, very easy. So I'll grab that one very, very quickly. Oh, okay, copper sheets. Yes, I've seen that in the requirements. That's not a worry. I can make those easy. That's just copper being processed. Let's have a quick look at the space elevator before I finish as well. Because it's always good to go around and look at all of the look at everything and poke the buttons. Okay, so there's nothing to do over here apart from make these various things that are way outside my current comfort area. I've seen these exist. I know how to make these. They're just expensive, and that's a thing that I will probably discover at some point in the not too distant future. So I think next week I'll definitely pick up logistics 2 basically straight away. Vehicular transport I would like to do reasonably quickly as well, and then I guess I shall go off on a mission to go over and investigate the coal over here and find out if there's any water near it. Maybe I'll try. I could also try putting down a water collector in this patch over here. The coal isn't very accessible from it, but I could run a mark pipe from here back over towards meet somewhere sensible in the middle, with the coal coming one way and the water coming the other way, or just bring one of them all the way to one end or the other. Lots of possibilities in there. And I'll go out and have a look at this coal over here in case that's just obviously better, and then I only need to run pylons across, because pylons are pretty cheap over long distances, because you can put them miles apart, much further than I expect whenever I'm putting them down. So yes, that'll be next Tuesday. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. I want to carry on with it. Although, on the one hand, I'm enjoying this and want to carry on with it. On the other hand, I kind of want to finish off XCOM 2 as well because I was enjoying that. But I think while I'm playing this, I'll carry on with it at least for a bit longer. But I will go back to XCOM at some point. In the meantime, also on there will be a extra special bonus Factorio video coming out tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that one. That's space exploration related, so you'll see that. It'll come out at 5 o'clock as usual. Should be nice and interesting, I hope. Then on Thursday we will be carrying on with Space Exploration Crastorio 2, so that's the normal stream as ever. And then Saturday, Monday we'll have the catch-up videos from the Factorio stream as well to give you something nice to watch over the weekend, kind of Monday. Yeah, close enough to weekend. And yeah, as I say, I'll be back on Tuesday. So, as I say, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed everything. You subscribe to the channel, the Twitch channel, the YouTube channel, the everything else channel. No, Johan, supporters didn't get that one early for sort of special reasons. But if I have time tomorrow, I will be doing another one for supporters. So we'll see what I have time for in between having to do, my day job and rehearsals and all the other stuff that happens in my life. But yeah, I do have various plans. Where was I? Yes, so I think that's everything that's coming up. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on Thursday for the Factorio stream. Bye bye. Yep, that's the floor. Where's my mouse? Here it is.